I can't scream. Mooney killed me yesterday, gave me an asthma attack. I'm still
I
not
didn't
recovered.
give you an asthma attack. The one you shot gave you an asthma attack.
No, you did it.
You did, in
I didn't
fact,
do
shoot a
shit.
woman.
Hello,
I helped
chat. Am
make
I
sure
back?
you killed.
Can you see me?
Maybe, but like it's not my fault.
My
You made
live
me this
chat.
way.
Hello.
Just so chat's aware. Hello, welcome back.
Well, I don't know if I'm
But
back.
just so
I'm
you're
trying to
aware,
figure out
when
if
we
I'm
refer to,
Let me go
Let me
stare at you.
double check.
when we refer to letters
Oh,
shooting
yes,
a
I'm
woman,
here.
to be clear, we played Detroit Becomes Letters yesterday. Just so you know.
I don't know why you're clarifying like they need to know, because trust me, they don't, because we did nothing wrong and everything's fine.
Okay, I'm running again.
We did
It's
a
all
lot
good.
of things wrong.
You're running again. Yay.
Okay, I'm
Yay, perfect.
back.
Yay, perfect.
I should be back.
Woman.
Actually, if you're saying or maybe not, I should be back. I should be fine.
Yeah, I see you.
Okay.
Please.
Are we ready to continue?
According to all known laws of aviation.
I'm gonna cry.
They're gonna make Morgan cry.
Like, the B movie would definitely be in Homestuck.
Nothing's playing, but you're live? What do you mean nothing's playing?
What do you mean?
We haven't. The screen is still. What do you mean nothing's
I think
playing?
you have to refresh it.
I did refresh it.
You have to refresh it. No, I'm talking about the chat.
Oh, okay.
No, but the chat's
I'm not
working,
doing
so it's
anything
okay.
right now. It's just on a still image, so.
No, I'm saying like you're fine.
No, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine because
You are
we're all
fine.
talking and we can hear
It's
us.
the
We
other
can
end.
see us talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I was trying to say is that Morgan is fine. People watching have to refresh.
Okay.
Oh, that makes much more sense.
Yes.
We logic puzzled our way into a confusion.
I'm really good at logic puzzles, guys.
All right.
Oh, yes, it's like you're so good at timing puzzles.
Yep.
Yep, I'm so
If only
good at
Chinema knew what those were like.
So in other news, I'm going to let you know about something very fun. I think that Tavern Talk will be a great game for me to play because I'm Fable. The end.
Did you just say you're disabled?
No, I said I'm Fable. As in, there's a character in there.
Definitely
called
heard
Fable.
disabled.
I heard
I'm
disabled.
sitting here. I'm sitting here.
You're
but
disabled.
Anyway,
I get it, but
we know.
There was.
It's okay.
It's why you have to walk upstairs backwards.
Leave me alone about that, okay? I have arthritis, okay? It
I
is
love
necessary.
you.
And it's not walking upstairs backwards. It's walking downstairs backwards.
That's worse!
I can't walk
I had
upstairs
arthritis
backwards
for many years and never did I ever have to walk downstairs backwards.
It's easier.
It's not.
It was easier at work.
Well, I'm glad, but that's also so dangerous.
I got used to it because it was easier. It hurt my knees less.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going now. You exit the house. Predict, am I still streaming it to you guys?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, cage jump scare.
Cage jump scare.
And sometimes my Discord just decides, I'm gonna gray out completely, and I need to close it down and open it again. And for those instances, I have Nicolas Cage floating behind my frame.
You know, as you do, as a person.
I would talk if the walls weren't violently shaking right now.
What?
Check me out.
I don't know if you can hear the sound of the rattling in the background every now and then pops up, but I'm trying not to have it show up.
It's not.
I heard a dog bark,
so I literally don't know what you're talking about, and that's why your words were concerning.
Oh, thank God, because it's very loud and violent.
I don't know what's going on.
It sounds like there's a helicopter in the next room.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Let's check the mail.
We will continue.
Predictably, the mailbox is empty. It's already been scooped up by your father.
Sound.
The streets are empty. Wind skims the voids, keeping the neighbors apart. As if grazing the hollow of the cut reed or, say, a plundered mailbox. A familiar note is produced. It's the one desolation plays to keep its instruments in tune. It is your 13th birthday, and as with all 12 preceding it, something feels missing from your life. The game presently eluding you is only the latest sleight of a hand in the repertoire of an unseen riddler, one to engender a sense of not of mirth, but of lack. His core schemes are those less of a prankster than a common pickpocket. His riddle is absence itself. It is a mystery dispersing altogether, like the moon's faint reflection, even one pebble of inquiry dropped in its black well. It is the most diabolical riddle of them all. Absence diminishes little passions and increases great ones, as wind extinguishes candles and fans a fire. Walt Whitman. Yes, you are certain Walt Whitman said that. 100% positive.
Oh, Wall Woman. I heard Wall Woman.
Yeah, Wall Woman.
You have a feeling it's going to be a long day. This is where I also get to say that I believe, from what I've read, all of Homestuck happens in about 3 days.
I'm sure.
It's going to be a long day, guys.
It's going to be a long day.
Oh god, do we have to stream for like it's 3 streams for each day?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
1 day for one stream. That's what's going on.
No,
I would die.
Anyway, we're gonna leave a surprise for the mailman.
No, you're gonna do it. Do
No,
it. You gotta do it, Morgan.
No,
you gotta poop in the mail.
See if your father left the mail in a car. Ta-da. The door is locked, and your dad has the car keys. You peer in through the driver's side window. You don't see any mail, but you do see a green package. There's also something underneath that looks like a slip of paper. Could these items have come in the mail? You don't see anything else that's unusual in the mail, like bills or coupons. Or that's usually in the mail, like bills or coupons. Maybe your dad forgot to take this stuff inside. Spy in the kitchen. You try to get a gander through the kitchen window, but you can't see a whole lot. It seems your dad has been doing so much baking, the glass is steamed up. God, he is so weird. But you can see what's on the table just beside the window. It looks like the mail is there. Including among it is a red package, some bills, your dad's PDA, and an envelope that appears to be suspiciously labeled with the Spurb logo. Could it be? Unfortunately, the window is locked.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to understand how it's like my dad's weird and I'm the one who wants to keep periodically shitting on things.
It's intrusive thoughts. Stop bullying him.
Weird.
Maybe your father has intrusive thoughts about baking.
Here's a
Why
joke.
You have so much cake?
Here's a joke for you, Chinema. Wait, you know who does use statue kind? Mr. Sawit from Ace Attorney. There you go. That's for you. Anyway, you have no other choice. You're going in. Clever disguise. It's time to work your magic. Here comes more sound. Get ready.
But he doesn't, though, because he uses the clock kind.
It's him. It's
him.
him.
Father.
It's Dad.
Another cake.
There he is.
Another cake.
Ba-ba-da-dum-ba-dum-bum.
Who are you?
Your dad sees right through your costume. You don't know what you were even thinking with this foolish ruse. You want to quip the clever disguise. Your dad wields a dreaded artifact of confection. He stands between you and the mail. There is only one way to settle this. Sound coming. Strife! It's so silly. John, retrieve the package and flee to your room. You cannot abscond. This pesky guardian is blocking your path. You will need to engineer some sort of distraction. And now, he brandishes yet another artifact of confection. The man is ruthless. You better brace for impact in the most comedically striking fashion possible. Equip disguise for defense. The barrage, the beagle, that is spelled incorrectly. The beagle Aegeus absorbs the brunt of the treat. Looks like Dad will enjoy the prankster's gambit on this exchange, as is usually the case.
No, Aegeus is spelled correctly.
Yeah. No, it is. I just, for a moment, my brain short-circuited because that's not what it was called before. Anyway,
Yeah. It means Aegeus against the shield, which is why I was saying, like, the Aegeus.
You take the pie tin and unequip the beaglepus. Everything in your Sylladex is pushed back on the card. The smoke pellets are ejected from the deck. Yes, This could be the distraction you were. Nothing happens. What a huge letdown. Take the cake! When two great forces oppose each other, the victory will go to the one that knows how to yield. Oscar Wilde. Wise words by a man who likely could resist everything but temptation. The cake forces Colonel Sasker's text out of your Silodex.
It lands on the smoke pellets.
Sassacre, you beautiful bastard. Now's your chance. Now that Dad is busy placating the smoke detectors, you can safely sneak away.
I just want to say that Chidama knows what egg is, like the shield and all that, but didn't know who did the Mona Lisa, and that's that. I mean, that's just Chidama. The experience of Chidama is like, I know this very obscure word thing, but who? Mona Lisa?
Of course, Chidama knows what
who
an
the heck
egg
is Da Vinci?
It's Greek.
Yeah, it's really Greek.
Chidama's special interest is Greek, don't you know?
Yeah.
I sit here and I stare and I'm like, yes, okay. Yeah, sure, I know what this word means. Yes, okay. Anyway, I'm just a little guy and yeah.
I'm sorry, is it because it was a color guard? Is that why you know about it?
No, I said we talked about how I know this because it's Greek. And it's Greek mythology, and that's how I got it because of Medusa's shield. Anyway.
Because of color guard?
No, because of not
Is Greek your special interest because of color guard, Chidama?
No, it's because of Percy Jackson. I like Percy Jackson books, okay? They're very good books.
You like Percy Jackson because of color guard? Did you read Percy Jackson
no!
color guard?
Yeah,
We're trying to find the connection.
I don't think so.
The fact that you have to contemplate it is not good!
Because I'm remembering that Blood of Olympus came out like 2 years before I started color guard, right? Or so. Not Blood of Olympus, or House of Hades? I'm pretty sure it was House of Hades. And so at that point in time, I didn't really read any of the newer books of like the what's it called? Apollo books or the Solus books because I got really annoyed with that.
Oh no, you're fair. I also stopped reading at that point because there was too many characters and I'm like, I feel like I'm reading a Bleach manga without the pictures.
Love Bleach.
But it wasn't so much it was so many characters, it was just more of like how it wasn't set up well. Like, I understand why they set it up like that, but I also kind of hated it. I'm like, they had no chemistry, except for that, like, one time. It's like, yeah, sorry, I'm over you because of that guy over there who's, like, my son now or whatever. I'm like, please. No. I don't like that. Anyway, and that's it. The end.
Thank you for this, Lord.
However, I think I was still reading a lot of fan fiction, so...
Okay.
Here we are.
John, take the PDA.
John will not take the PDA because we are in the middle of a conversation.
Take the PDA. You snagged Ed's PDA. Maybe later you'll switch the background image to something hilarious as a prank. Besides, it may come in handy later. Your spare capture log card is forced out of the Silodex, and consequently integrated with the deck. You now have 5 cards to work with. The red package is addressed to you. Take envelope. You got the Spur Beta. Get the cake on the couch. Your capture log the cake into the couch, expelling the pie tin from the bottom card. Combine the cake to make a double-decker cake. You then merge the 2 cakes across the 5 cards. Everything in your Silodex is smushed between the cakes. Why don't you think these things through first?
It's Chidama,
We're running upstairs.
No, I make better decisions. You can pretend like I'm saying the truth, guys, okay? It's fine.
I'll pretend that you're saying the truth. Of course you make better decisions, Chidama.
Yeah,
of course
I can't lie.
You make such good decisions.
I will murder Moody and it's okay, okay?
Can't murder Moody. Moody made you gorgeous assets.
Yeah, I know, but like... There's only
How
so
could
much
you
I can
murder
do at
the
the
slime that
moment.
made you gorgeous assets? That's so mean.
Because he's bullying me.
I'm sorry,
not
but
bullying
I
you.
can't
drank all
lie.
of my grape juice, and I can't drink another Sprite yet until I finish my water.
You can't drink more Sprite. I haven't given you permission yet.
No.
Stop sounding like a plane that's getting farther away.
You pause at the juncture and head down the hall. You're going to need something to clean up the mess you are about to make by dissecting this cake. To the left is the bathroom. To the right is your dad's room. It is locked, as you are forbidden from ever entering. He has secrets, as all parents do.
Mm-hmm.
Sprite is a government conspiracy admitted to sell more electricity? What? I don't know about that one.
Don't think that's how that works.
I believe it.
Well, you believe anything.
Go to
No,
the
that's
bathroom.
not
You
true.
made
I
it
don't believe in a lot of
I
things.
believe that about lemonade.
You. Letters. I just said how much I love you, and now you're making me want to murder you, and this is very mean to me.
You can't
Anyway.
murder me. I have more hit points than you do.
Go to the bathroom and grab a towel.
I can survive for a very long time on 1 hit point. In fact, I've survived like 28 years.
You have bad knees.
What do you mean you survived 28 years? You're not even 28 years old.
How do you know that?
I'm
Because
sorry.
you're Morgan age.
Yeah.
Morgan, this is the
I'm
experience of
Morgan
Homestuck, is it not?
Well, mostly.
I mean, is this not what Homestuck is like? It's just us arguing with Chitama?
I guess, but I was hoping we would do that in the actual Homestuck, but you know.
I'm sorry, shouldn't
Maybe
have
letters
liked this,
shouldn't
Morgan.
bully me. Maybe letters and movies shouldn't bully me. Maybe we didn't have any problems.
Maybe if you stopped responding, we wouldn't be able to bully you. Have you thought about that? You're the problem.
I don't want to be muted.
Anyway.
We're just waiting for Morgan. He's like,
well, I'm waiting on y'all. I'm trying not to be rude and interrupt you all the time.
be assertive. Interrupt us.
Elsie, shut the fuck up.
You enter the bathroom. You can see the backyard from the window. The jewel in its crown is the swing set, which has provided you with years of joy. There is also a spring-mounted pogo ride, which has been responsible for more than one painful injury, and has provided you with years of lament. On the sink is your dad's razor. On the rack to the side is a fresh towel. Remove PDA envelope and packet from cake. We are carefully performing surgery. You take the razor and use it to perform surgery on the cake. You take the towel and clean off the extracted goods. Retrieve your items. The items force the manhandled cake into the toilet. And just like that, your Sylladex is full again. God, this thing is annoying. Admire the failure to launch poster. I love that our friends are just pestering us and we're like, I'm going to go admire my posters. Well, you're not usually into chick flicks, but Matthew McConaughey's cool charisma could salvage any heap of smoldering wreckage. This is your McConaughey wall, a casual shrine to an amazing actor. The film above that one is a lot better, you think. Can you see her? I wanted you to picture that little girl. Now imagine she's white. You got us, Matthew. Your smooth talking exposed her latent racism. Damn, you're good.
I love Matthew McConaughey.
I don't know what's going on.
You don't.
I feel like there was a song that involves Matthew McConaughey or something that says Matthew McConaughey in the thing that I memorized and I cannot remember at the moment. And this is where my brain is moving.
What's a color guard? I'm sorry, Morgan. I'll be
Check Pezzer jump. No, it was the stop. It was the and like the pause for me as you thought about it.
It's not true.
Okay.
The answer is no. I am just muting myself because Letters is being mean to me.
Mm-hmm.
I love.
Oh, we do get to talk to Jade, I think, for a moment. Cool. Okay. Yeah, they're okay. All right. Green is you, Chinema.
Okay.
All right. Garden Gnostic began pestering ectobiologist at 1634.
Hi, happy birthday, John. Hello. Okay, I will talk to you later.
Garden Gnostic ceased pestering ectobiologist. All right, Jade was there for 2 seconds. Okay. And now we're gonna get
like
so much
minutes,
John Dave.
That was several minutes, actually.
Several minutes. All right, here we go.
Hey, Gigi is looking for you. Why are you even so popular, son? Is today some sort of special occasions or something? Didn't you do something to curry favor with Laters? Did you break your leg on a puppy or some shit? Dude, what are you doing?
Turntech Godhug is now an idle chum. I discovered a comet that is going to destroy the Earth, and it was named after me. Now I am famous, and everyone wants to talk to me a lot.
No, stop. Just no. Don't talk about your awful, stupid movies or make references to them. Your gross man bro crush on Matthew McConaughey is an unsavory thing to behold.
McConaughey.
Sounds like a noise a horse would make, i.e., dumb. Equally dumb are all those pictures of that clown you've got hanging up.
Those are my dad's.
I was talking about Nick Cage.
Oh, what?
He's gorgeous. I feel you.
No, man. Cage is so sweet. So sweet.
So lame. You don't even like him ironically or anything. Anything. This is like for real, isn't it?
I do things ironically sometimes. What about what I sent you for your birthday?
No, those are awesome.
What? No, they're stupid. Which was the joke? The ironic joke. Get it? Wait. You're actually wearing them, aren't you?
I'm wearing them ironically, because they're awesome. The fact that they're ironic makes them awesome, and vice versa. Are you taking notes on how to be cool? Jesus, get a fucking pen.
You do realize they touched Stiller's weird sort of gaunt face at some point.
Ew, yeah. Oh well. Anyway, speaking of which, did you get the mail?
Yeah.
Did there happen to be a package there?
Yeah. There's a big red one.
You should probably open it.
I would, but it's trapped under the Spur beta, so I will probably open it after I install the beta.
Oh man, the beta came?
Yeah. Want to play it?
No way.
Why not?
It sounds so hells of boring just to get Titi to play it. She is all about that.
Where'd she go?
Her net is blinking in and out, I guess. Probably be back online soon. Oh, and Christ in a sidecar. Are you still using the stack modus? Seriously, dude. You need to bone up on your data structure. That shit is just ridiculous.
Okay, I will. Open browser and go to mspaintadventures.com.
You
decide
to go to mspaintadventures.com right now.
And in case anyone is new to this, just to be clear, Homestuck originally, before it got its own website, debuted on MS Paint Adventures. It was a part of that website. Anyway, you decide to space out on the computer for a while before doing anything important. You open the Typhus web browser and direct it to what is indisputably the most amazing website ever created. The new...
No! I hate them so much!
What's going on?
We're a member of the Midnight
They're the worst!
We're a member of the Midnight Crew. The new adventure is okay.
I remember I heard this song, I think.
But you're not sure if you like it as much as the last one. Install the Spur beta. You decide it's time for less meta and more beta. You insert the CD and install the Spurb beta.
I know that.
What the fuck is this? Spurb version 00.1. Skyanet Systems Incorporated. All rights reserved. A Spurb client is running, waiting for server to establish connection. Bone up on data structures. You go to your closet where you keep a lot of clothes and an array of handy computer programming guides. I think my rage just crapped its pants. Funny Uncle. Data Structures for Assholes by Buckminster Funny Uncle. Your ignorance just made me throw up a little. Get a clue, you computer illiterate piece of shit. Free fetch modus in the back. You're not sure you really want to dig into this huge tome. It looks really boring and kind of ornery. Maybe I'll just check out that free modus instead. Do-do-do-do. FIFO. You turn to the back inside cover, where there's a free fetch modus included in a plastic sleeve. This one is dictated by the logic of a queued data structure, operating on a first-in, first-out method, rather than a first-in, last-out method of a stack. Items capture-logged into your Sylladex are no longer immediately accessible. You can only use the item on the bottom card, and must wait for items on the upper card to be pushed back to it. For instance, the red package is now inaccessible. You can only use the razor at the moment. This modus doesn't strike you as significant upgrade to your previous one. In fact, it almost seems more inconvenient. You figure you might as well give it a chance, though. You will suddenly wonder if this is even possible. You don't even remember if you had a physical card for the stack modus. You find this all to be a little abstract, and you'd prefer not to think about it too much. Put it Down? You're not quite sure you understand. I'm going to pick up 2 items instead. You capture log 1 of the cakes. You finally found a use for all these loitering pastries. Dead weight. Get other cake. No. The second cake causes the razor to launch out the front of their Silodex. Oh, good lord. That beautiful face! He wished the razor would have failed to launch. All right, get more stuff. Da-la. You open your magic chest and capture log 1 of your favorite books of all time, Wise Guy by Mike Cavanagh. What do you have? What do you want to say?
What's the matter, Shima?
Nothing. I'm muted, remember?
You're not muted. I unmuted you.
I'm muted.
Okay, you're muted.
Well, there goes the fresh towel.
Fine, you're muted.
Might as well grab those cups.
Chip has muted themselves.
Just because, when you keep on throwing
No,
things
you
out
muted
of it,
yourself.
keep breaking and I'm just
You're
like,
muted.
You muted yourself.
I'm muted.
Might as well grab those cups. You take the thick handcuffs, expelling the PDA like a bullet. Uh-oh. Go, god damn it. Open up that package. From EB to TG.
Why couldn't you just set things
Oh, yeah.
down?
You examine the it's not impossible. That's a concept that's foreign to him. It's just not real. You examine the package. It is from one of your internet chums. It's bound in packing tape, though. You'll need something sharp to open it. Ah, of course, the razor. It's all so simple. You wonder why you didn't get razor. Donk. Pick up package again. Let's take this from the top. Capsule log glass shards.
Sure, you do that.
You take the glass shards in quick succession and duck for cover. The Ursilodex rains devastation on your room from above, and now your cards are packed with glass. You probably don't want to do that again anytime soon. You should probably go get that stuff before you forget.
We forgot.
This
You
was
open-
literally just Chinima's interactions with anything.
Yes.
No, I'm not that dangerous, I promise, probably.
Every time Chinema has a new thought, it expels the oldest thought in Chinema's brain.
That explains
No.
a lot.
No.
Toshi, well shit, I never got any of this to happen when I tried to play this? What do you mean? Do you mean that sarcastically, or do you mean that literally? I'm autistic, you have to tell me.
We're all very
If you're a
confused.
cop, you have to tell.
Yeah, also Toshi, hi, I love you. Welcome to the stream.
Hi, Toshi. Welcome to the stream. We're
Welcome
all
to the stream,
streaming, all of us.
Toshi.
Even Mooney. Mooney's streaming, we promise.
Yep. I mean it literally. Oh, I don't know how you never got this far then. That sounds like a personal problem.
I mean, I didn't get this far either, so...
Yeah, but you chose
Stop.
to stop.
Hold on.
No, I didn't choose to stop.
Maybe Toshi,
got
did
it, don't worry.
you get
Stop.
bamboozled and you played the beta of Homestuck instead of actually reading
Sorry.
Homestuck?
Don't worry, letters. I got it.
What'd you get?
A bot.
A bot?
Oh, there's a
Bot.
bot in my cap. Thank you,
There's on your
Mooney. I
cap.
love you. Oh, Vision. Hi, Viz.
Hey,
Welcome
Viz.
to Homestuck.
Welcome to Homestuck. We're all streaming, except for Mooney. I mean, even Mooney.
Mooney's
I'm
Mooney's also
streaming.
Thank
streaming.
you
Just
for
haven't
banning
found
that
me
bot from me,
Might have
Mooney.
been the beta.
I love you.
We love you,
Kisses.
Mooney. Kisses.
Welcome to Homestuck.
We wouldn't exactly be talking if Toshi tried to play Spurt, though. No, listen. You don't know. Maybe Toshi did do it and has no memory of it. Who knows? Anyway.
Maybe.
Oh, hang on, I have to sneeze. And it's going away.
And he
Bless
sneezed.
you, Morgan.
It's okay, it went away. You open the package.
God bless
There's
you.
something suspicious inside. God blesses me. Something suspiciously dirty and smelly. It's a stuffed bunny, much like the one held hostage briefly by Malkovich's Cyrus the Virus while taunting hard luck protagonist Cameron Poe, and strikingly similar to the one scooped up from the soot of the burning Vegas Strip by Cage's Poe and offered to his daughter, a gesture symbolic of a tattered exterior surrounding a heart of gold. Poe wasn't much to look at, but he was a good man. But no, this is not merely like that bunny. According to a note of authenticity, this is the very same bunny. Oh, this is so awesome. Now, of course, we have to click the link.
You have to click link.
Thank you. I now understand.
It's
Yeah.
so low quality.
Don't move
It's
it,
so small.
or the bunny gets it.
I love it. I
You
love
zoom in.
on my stream. It's literally just in the bottom. Like it's not in the middle. It's just in the bottom.
Where'd we go,
Just zoom
Marty?
in. Just zoom in. It's okay.
Oh, yeah, it's on the bottom.
Because
Oh,
I got
thank
to.
you.
It's your
Lord,
birthday,
you
and that
made
was
me
it.
cry.
Nothing else happened. Yeah, of course. Me
Lord,
when I
you made me
get you.
cry. They're all very cute.
Check the status of Spurt Beta.
Mhm.
It looks like your computer is trying to get your attention. Look at the monitor. Spurp host user is attempting to connect with you. Client has established connection with host. Press enter when ready. Check Presterson window. Ba-doop. Tentacle therapist began pestering ectobiologist at 1708.
It looks like he managed to retrieve the beta. Excellent. I'm going to try to connect.
Whoa, okay. But I just got the most awesome present.
The rabbit.
So sweet.
I've heard tales of the wretched creature often. Its homoerotic legend is practically ensconced in the fold of my personal mythology by now.
What?
Why don't we focus on the matter at hand?
Oh, the game. Okay. I don't really know how this works. What am I even looking at here?
You are running the client application. I am running the server. So I am the host user. I have established a connection with you. This is sufficient for us to play the game.
Oh, okay then.
Why don't we get started?
Yeah, Mooney is totally streaming Toshi. Definitely
am.
streaming.
You
It's
just
Totally
have to find it.
actually streaming. We are not gaslighting you.
You just have to find it. It's there somewhere.
somewhere.
Promise.
Somewhere. Promise.
Press enter.
Everybody here is streaming.
Yep.
Everyone here is streaming.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Time for sound. Here we go. It's coming.
As it loads.
I love the soundtrack again.
I really love this.
This is so
This is so nostalgic for me.
This reminded me of my bird daughter.
Anyway, this is a new viewer back screen. This is it. It's just loading. All of it.
I don't know why I forgot I could adjust the volume. I just accepted it.
Was it just
Yes.
blasting your ears off and you were just living through it?
Yes!
Oh my god.
I forgot I could adjust the volume. Be nice to
I
me.
love you so much.
This is like one of those
We love.
MP4 visualizers. Ah man, I love those things. I love those
Oh
visualizers.
god.
Anyway,
I miss
Yeah.
those. I feel
I
old now.
I
Ugh.
love them. There, I remember my dad used to like when I would go to bed, I had a computer and I would just leave it open, so I would be going to bed, but I could stare at the visualizer if I was like to help me go to sleep. I miss it.
Mm-hmm.
Morgan made all of these beautiful little chibis of us.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
so cute.
Oh my god, I can click on these things. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hang on.
We can go to the alchemy one.
Select, revise. Oh, I can't actually do much with them, but I can
You can look.
hover.
You can look at them.
It's immersive.
We can look at alchemy though.
TT, select magic chest.
Alchemy. Oh man.
TT. Zoom out.
Gasp. Do not drop the chest. Do not drop the chest. Do not drop the chest.
TT, drop the chest.
Why would you drop the chest?
Whoa, what are you doing?
Sorry, I was just getting a feel for the controls.
Is my magic chest on the roof now?
Yes,
Hmm.
I will try to be more careful next time.
John, get the card. You find your missing stack fetch modus and quickly reapply it to your Sylladex. You can now opt for either the stack or Q modus at any time. You toggle between your fetch modi with gleeful abandon. Me too. And also, look, our shirt's
Yeah,
blue
Me
now.
too.
We're
Just
blue
for a
now.
moment. We're blue.
We're blue now.
I like how Cheat
We've
Morgan
blued.
look awake and Moody and Letters look like they want to nap. Yeah, it's the magic of the Homestuck eyes.
Magic up the eyebrows.
Yeah.
It's called This Is How We Act All the Time.
Mm-hmm. They look a little high. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, when I'm sleep deprived, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Oh, it looks like your dad is leaving again for more baking supplies. You're relieved to have the house to yourself again, if only for a few minutes. You just hope he doesn't notice the magic chest is on the roof, or all the shit you threw out the window, for that matter.
TT, select stuff in yard and move it back into room.
Thanks, we forgot about all of that.
Bum, 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 bum. Dun. Hey, do you think you could do me a favor? Can you grab all the stuff outside my broken window and bring it in for me?
I'll give it a shot.
Thanks.
No luck. It appears to be out of range. I'm guessing it is too far away from you, the player. TT, select John.
You cannot select a player. Yeah, go ahead.
You cannot select a player. John observes the meddlesome cursor. Select Bunny. Put the bunny back in the box.
Ba-dink.
Revise room.
Dun-dun.
Open Fernalia registry.
Yeah.
Got a little distracted.
I'm just here making silly sound effects. Dun, dun.
Deploy totem length.
Boom.
What is that?
That's the totem
That
length.
looks like a turner. It looks like a what's it called?
A tortoise?
Wood carving turner. A turner. I just said a turner. You know, like when you turn things to wood carve it or carve things.
It's a totem length, obviously.
It's like a legal apartment expansion. Actually, Letters looks like how I picture him when they've gotten cursed info from either Mooney or Chi, more so Chi.
I've never given cursed info before.
Jennifer and I have to talk to each other.
I've never given cursed info before.
John,
ever.
Examine totem lath. Dun. You don't know what the heck this thing does, but it looks neat.
Open grist cache. It seems expanding the dimensions of your room cost us some bill grish, but deploying the lathe did not appear to incur any expense. It looks like certain objects are freebies, probably to help you set up the game.
Wow, okay. What do they do?
I think it's up to you to find out. All I can do is drop stuff in your house and move it around, apparently.
How do I move stuff around? It sounds fun.
I don't think you can as the client. You will need to install the server application. You should have received both in separate envelopes. I am running both on my computer right now.
What?
Did you get another envelope in the mail?
No.
Once you install the server and establish a connection, I'm sure you'll be able to manipulate my environment in the same manner. Are you sure you didn't get it?
Oh man, I think I might know where it is. Dun dun. Dun dun.
Now that your room is bigger, why don't you move to the far corner? It will extend the range of the cursor, and I can reach the items, which you threw out the window for some reason?
Good idea.
What have you been doing in here all afternoon, anyway?
I was fussing with my stupid Silodex. But I think I have it under control now. What modus do you use?
I like to use trees.
Oh no, that sounds so awkward.
It's not exceptionally practical, but I think they are elegant.
Stand in the corner.
We got 2 items back, hooray.
Deploy crux turner.
Extruder. Ta-dunk.
Why'd you block the door?
Don't question me.
I will not.
Deploy alchemyter.
Ba-dunk. Why is the floor shaking? Are you dropping more stuff in my house?
Yes. 2 more large grimoires.
Grimoires?
Gizmos.
It
Listen, it's very small. I
is
thought
very
that
small.
said was an R.
It's okay. Sweet. What is
We
all
love
these?
you.
What is it with all these big contraptions?
If I had to guess, they appear to facilitate a sort of system involving punch card-based alchemy.
Huh? To what end? I mean, what are we supposed to be doing in this game?
That remains to be seen. Maybe you should go investigate.
Get the PDA. Dunk. Serious business. The following matters have been submitted in a frank and forthright manner for Pipe Fan 413's judicial appraisal. Decide to return home for fresh tie. Soiled tie will be laundered immediately upon return. We use ballpoint pen to roll up tip of cloth. Extract pen. Press rolled up cloth against ceramic surface. Example, restroom sink. In future, consider repositioning hat hook and or coffee pot. Photographic documentation of incident. Was posturing unevenly to reach hat on wall hook. Tip of tie slipped into open mouth of pot. Duration of dunk approximately 3 seconds. Please elaborate on incident. Need counsel on removing coffee from necktie. Incident occurred 45 seconds ago. Beverage essence rapidly sitting into fabric. Who grabbed the PDA?
Okay, so it happened in the opposite order. Okay.
Yes. Switching back to the stack of modus so it is readily accessible. The interface is oddly sterile. No hilarious clown wallpapers or anything like that. Oops, you mean Harlequin wallpapers. The serious business application is open. It seems your dad uses it to keep tabs on various acquaintances. His fellow street performers, maybe? You guess the performing arts must be really pretty serious business, after all. Stall pester chum. This should be useful. Now you can keep tabs on your chums while you wander around the house. Got to the balcony. Hey, I'm out on the balcony now. I'm messaging you from my dad's PDA.
The one you threw into the yard?
No, I am telling you. No, I am telling you. It jumped out of my Sildex like a frightened weasel.
What were you doing with it in the first place? I'm not sensing a lot of regard for the personal property of others. Is this how your pent-up frustration with your father manifests itself?
What? No, those were all accidents. Please take your psychobabblery elsewhere, miss.
Your bathroom is a mess. What did you do Did you do that too?
Oh, man. See, this isn't cool. All of this snooping nonsense.
There's a cake in the toilet.
Yes, there is.
I'm tempted to clean it up for you.
Okay, if that will satisfy your weird OCD complex, then go ahead.
My obsessive-compulsive disorder complex? Can a disorder also be a complex?
In your case, probably.
Sounds complicated.
Anyway, I'm going to have a look at this enormous platform thingy you put into the balcony. Roseanne, you can't just psychoanalyze your friends like that.
She can. You cannot
She
stop her.
definitely can.
And she does.
You have no idea what to do with this thing. You can't find any controls for it. Having exhausted all other possibilities, you just decide to stand on it. This isn't very cautious of you, actually. I'm going to look through the
It's
telescope.
actually very uncautious.
It is a clear,
Sunny.
sunny day. Nothing out of the ordinary to report. At least, not beyond the walls of your own room. Grab the soiled
Grab the
toilet.
soiled towel.
Oh, yeah. That's
The
you.
soiled toilet. My apologies. I cannot read.
No. No. No.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's all right.
No, it's not okay.
Yes, it is. It's okay.
No.
Whoops.
Oops, what?
Oh no.
That's there.
What was that noise? Is that something I should go investigate?
No, I have it under control. You can keep playing with your telescope.
John, investigate. Oh. No.
I think I can patch it up. Just give me a little space. Why don't you go have a look at the Cruxtruder?
The what?
The thing I put in your living room.
Hop down the hall. You jump down to the utility room. Get the sledgehammer and card. You take the sledgehammer and the capture log card, combine the two, and quickly apply it to your strafe specubus. You think it's cool. You think it's a cool thing. It's cool that things don't always have to be a federal fucking issue. It looks like another one of your chums is pestering your PDA. Da-dun. Oh, yay.
Jade!
Okay.
John,
Gardagnostic
did you get
began... Yeah, go ahead.
No, you continue.
Gardagnostic began pestering ectobiologist at 1728. 25. Jesus Christ, Morgan.
John, did you get my package?
Oh, hey. No, not yet.
Darn, are you sure? It was in a green box.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, but it is in my dad's car, and he's still out at the store. He should be back soon.
Great. So, what are you up to today?
I am up to my neck in this spurb stuff. TT is making a royal mess of my house.
Oh, well. What's babe?
Oh, it is this game. It's okay, I guess. I'm still figuring it out.
Whoa, what was that?
What was what?
There was like a loud noise outside my house. It sounded like an explosion.
Wow, really?
I will go outside and look.
Oh man. All right, but be careful, okay?
I will.
All right, Garden Gnostic cease pestering ectobiologist. Might as well check out this crook extruder. Oh, hell no. You put this thing in front of the door.
There's a door there?
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I just thought it fit nicely into the groove.
You mean you thought it was elegant? Okay, well, what do I do with this thing? Hello? What are you doing up there now?
Don't ask questions.
Remodeling my bathroom.
Oh,
Don't ask
you're
questions.
destroying the
Oh.
house.
Fuck.
Saving the wheel of the
Parent is going to
extruder.
get so mad.
When you turn the wheel, something seems to be pushing
no.
up. What?
Go back. You missed the. There was a passenger unlock.
Yeah, letters literally said it.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, never mind. That's all it said. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
that's
I
all it
blinked and I
said.
didn't see what it said.
That's the gag. It just said, oh, fuck. When you turn the wheel,
Ah.
something seems to be pushing up from underneath the lid, but you aren't strong enough to make the lid come off.
Put the bathtub in the driveway. On the tub's journey to the driveway, the connection is interrupted.
John, scold TT. You can see me, right? Tell me what is wrong with this picture.
Sorry, I keep losing the wireless signal. Must be the weather. I would look for a stronger signal in another part of the house, but I'd rather not risk an encounter with my mother. I battled through her clout of gin and derision once already this evening.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yes, cake, gestures, unfaltering love and support. Quite a road to hoe there. Though I suppose I'm complicit for not informing social services about your situation.
I know. What about going outside? Maybe you could catch a neighbor's signal.
That presents the same problem. Also, it's raining, remember? And dark.
It's dark already?
Yes, the sun has already had its way with us here on the East Coast. Its lurid gaze has moved on to younger time zones.
Okay. John,
Don't
Uh,
hits
do it.
Extruder with a sledgehammer. Need
Need some help? Easy, pick up sledgehammer.
Dong.
That's a little
What is this thing? And what's this clock counting down to?
I've been looking at game FAQ walkthroughs to figure some of this stuff out. Hold while I read further.
Okay.
All of these walkthroughs are extremely short. None progress much further than this point.
Weird. Well, I mean, it is a new game.
True. Now the lid is off, you will need to extrude some cruxite.
Turn the wheel again. You extrude one crooksite dowel. Get crooksite. Chung.
I feel like we should be hurrying. That countdown is making me nervous. John? Oh, your PDA is trapped on the cruxite now, isn't it? Anyway, it looks like you are going to need this card too. Deploy pre-punched card.
Ta-ding. Get card. A shard of glass is expelled from the deck and and maims the Harlequin doll.
okay.
No!
Don't.
Capture log fanciful
Oh.
Harlequins.
I'm sorry, letters.
I'm so sorry, letters. You take 2 fanciful Harlequins. The additional useless freight pushes your PDA to the last card. You then switch to your Q modus so you can access the PDA. More glass sharpnel flies from the deck. This thing keeps following me around. I think it's trying to talk to me or something.
That is probably the Colonel sprite. It apparently needs to be prototyped. Twice, actually. Whatever the hell that means. These walkthroughs are horrendously written.
Okay. Well, you are the one with the cursor, so just do whatever you think is the right thing to do. Also, fix my bathroom.
TT dropped main Harlequin into Colonel sprite.
No.
This is the best.
Here comes sound.
Sound.
Harlequin doll.
It has indeed. I still can't understand what this thing's gobbledygook.
That was only Tier 1 prototyping. There is still another tier to the prototyping process, which for all we know merely advances this entity through increasingly exoteric states of linguistics.
The clock is ticking. We don't have time for this asinine tomfoolery.
This unmitigated poppycock?
Extravagant hogwash. Okay, stop. Stop typing whatever silly thing you're typing. I'm going upstairs to the big platformy thing.
The alchemizer.
Duh.
Try to learn the lingo.
Use pre-punch card with the alchemizer. There is no slot for a card anywhere to be found on the alchemizer. The Colonel sprite followed you upstairs.
Oh. Explore
Athenium.
Athenium.
Yay. Acquiring a Cruxite drow seemed to have populated the Athenium with one item, a perfectly generic object.
John, capture log telescope.
Why would you do that? Why would you?
Off he goes.
You snatch the telescope from the tripod. Who knows, it might be useful, but more importantly, it pushes the Cruxite to the last card, making it available for tinkering. The PDA is predictably jettisoned into the yard, over the neighbor's fence. Put Cruxite on a weird pattern on the alchemizer. You place the Cruxite dowel onto the alchemider's small pedestal. Something is happening. You set the alchemizer to cast 3 perfectly generic objects for some reason, expending a total of 6 units of build grist. These things look completely useless. What a waste. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice there's something in the sky. John, switch modus and use telescope to inspect sky. You switch back to the stack modus to get a closer look with your telescope. Whatever it is, the Colonel sprite seems particularly agitated about it.
You're just like, oh! Agitated clown noises.
Agitated clown noises.
Uh-oh.
Agitated clown noises. Oh no.
5, 4, 3,
You're
2,
no
1.
astronomer,
60,
but its trajectory looks suspiciously head-on with your current perspective. This is a troubling development. High five, Colonel Sprite. You figure you've left him hanging long enough.
6, 5,
John, attempt to ingest a unit of build grist.
4.
It is tempting because they strangely resemble rockin' blue raspberry gushers. However, units of build grist are a gaming abstraction and do not seem to exist in the physical plane. There is apparently no crisis so imminent that will deter you from contemplating idiotic and frivolous actions.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
Your dad is getting home. John, what did you do with your PDA this time? I'm working on the bathroom, but we are running low on build grist. Revised bathroom. Oh, Discord, no.
Discord, no.
You're running low on
no.
build grist. Oh no.
Oh
I've
no.
revised the bathroom.
That's not revising bathroom. You just took out the toilet.
I have revised the bathroom.
John, run to your room and contact TT through Pester Chum. Run to your room and 2 chums have been trying to message you. Answer chums.
You're actually answering. Damn.
Yeah.
I'm working on the bathroom, but we are running low on build grist.
Oh man, who cares about the bathroom? Now there's a meteor heading for my house.
I see. Do you suppose it has anything to do with the game?
I don't know. Maybe. What do I do?
I think it's very likely. The walkthroughs vaguely suggest an impending threat before they end. The already poorly constructed sentences become even more curt and ambiguous, as if written hastily and with a sense of alarm. Actually, their dedication to updating the walkthrough under such circumstances is admirable.
Wow! Fascinating! Ugh.
If the meteor is a game construct, I think the only thing to do is to progress and try to solve the dilemma of the game's terms. Try using the lathe. It says you can use the card on it, but isn't more specific than that.
Okay, I'll do that.
Really, it is a labor to read this drivel. If I read any more, my brain will need to be spoon-fed from a jar, while it blows spit bubbles in the high chair. I think I will write my own walkthrough. That is, after we make sure you don't die.
Turntech Godhag began pestering ectobiologist.
I heard you got the box. I hope you appreciate my heroic fatherly perseverance in getting it to you. In my rough and tumble, dirty, wife-beaterly sort of way. Also, I hope you appreciate how many no-talent douches had their mitts on that bunny before you. It's like a grubby bat in some huge douchebag marathon. Hey, where are you?
Oh man, the bunny was awesome, but I don't have time to talk. I'm playing Spurb and it's kind of a nightmare. TT is breaking everything in my house.
Dude, I told you to steer clear of that game. And for that matter, you should probably wash your hands of flighty broads and their snarky horseshit altogether.
And now there's a meteor coming, and I'm not even joking about that. It's like a big asteroid or comet or something in the sky, heading right for my house.
Oh man, how big is it?
I don't know. Big, I guess. I gotta go. We'll talk later if I'm still alive and the Earth isn't blown up.
Like the size of Texas? Or just Rhode Island? They're always throwing around these geographical comparisons to give us a sense of scale, like it really means something to us. But it's like, it doesn't matter. It's always just like, wow, that's pretty fucking big. Like, Mr. President, there's a meteor coming, sir. Oh yeah? How big is it? It's the size of Texas, sir. Oh shit! Or, how big is it? It's the size of New York City, sir. Oh shit! Sir, I'm afraid the comet is the size of your mom's dick. Oh snap! Sir, are you familiar with Jupiter? You mean like the planet? Yeah, well, it's bigger. Well, it's that big, sir. That sounds pretty big. I have a question. Is it Jupiter? Yes, sir. The Earth is literally under siege by the planet fucking Jupiter. Oh, shit. Anyway, later.
I love you, Dave.
Use pre-punched card on the totem lathe. You slip the pre-punched card into a slot on the totem lathe. Above, the tool arm deploys a configuration of chisels. Now you just needed something to lathe. Take Crooksite to totem lathe. Cursing your lack of foresight, you return to the balcony for the Crusite dowel you left on the pedestal. You navigate the hallway, leery of your dad, who is presently puzzling over the new fixture in his hallway. Ding.
I am solving the problem. The perfect crime.
No!
You retrieve the Crooksite dowel. Dad just shrugs and heads back downstairs, presumably to do some more baking. If only he knew you were hard at work saving his ass. Use Crooksite dowel on the totem lathe. You clamp the Crooksite into the lathe. Activate lathe.
Okay, so the thing I'm looking for is actually called a lathe. That was what I was thinking of. It actually is a lathe. Okay,
it is a lathe. The lathe carves one totem. You take the totem. All right, I used the lathe to make the blue shapey thingy, and now I guess I take it back to the alchemixer again. Hello? Tentacle therapist is no longer connected.
Connection lost.
Right in front of his door.
Right in front of his door. 2 minutes.
Ta-da! Okay, real quick before we continue on, I am going to go get
Oh,
a little piece of
perfect.
Let's take a little break real quick.
No,
Let's-
this is
let's
perfect
get a break
because
to get some water.
I have an interruption and I was really worried.
Please interrupt.
I did it. It's a response on what letters does. That's the interruption.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Hang on.
What did you
Where is
do?
it?
Thank you.
Where is it?
Okay, I'll show you what it
I wanna
is.
see.
I was just.
I want to see before I get my cake.
Give me a second.
I want to see. I want to see right now.
I literally, I sent it.
Where?
At Homestuck reading scheduling.
Oh, okay.
Because that's where we've been putting things for some reason. Don't worry,
I guess.
That's
trust.
where we're putting everything.
Is that Letters of Spirit and a Baja Blast?
No, it's the Baja Blast, but instead of the Taco Bell logo, it's letters instead.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh god, have a Twinkie.
I'm going to close the curtains for a moment while I step back.
That's
Everyone.
so big! Ah!
I will
Huge.
stop
You
streaming
always
for a
give me
second
such
so I can
huge
fix
things.
this.
It's almost as big as Cage.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
but that means that the quality is good.
Mm-hmm.
Seal's phone leaves house. God. All right. Okay. Everyone
There.
go.
I put it on my.
Perfect.
It fits on my arm. There we go. Beautiful. Anyway, I'm gonna go get a drink, guys.
Yes. Everyone
Go
go.
get your Baja Blast.
Everyone go. Take a
Go get
break.
your
Go to the
Baja Blast,
bathroom.
your
Get a
Wawa.
snack. Whatever you need to do. I'm gonna go get a little soda pop and some cake.
Cake. I'm back, and hopefully the stream works better now this time, and there isn't any problems.
Oh, that's right. Do you want to work on your quality issues while we're here?
Yeah, that's what I tried to do because I think I saw the problem.
What was it?
Except for now, it's saying that there's not an issue because there's a stream key problem. So now I have to figure out stream key, why that changed for me doing this.
How did your stream? What did you do?
I don't. I saw that in a video. There was a place where it's like output scaled resolution, right? And I clicked that to change that to 1920 out of 1080, right?
Right.
And that's like, actually, your stream code key broke. And I'm like, oh.
I guess grab another one.
Yeah, but I gotta figure out how to do
Well, it's
that
on
now.
Twitch.
Yeah, but I need to figure out how to put that into OBS again.
It's in the settings.
Really?
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. I feel like Morgan right now.
I was being a little sarcastic right there, just because I know it's on Twitch. Like, that's where my stream key will be, because it's Twitch.
Oh, I meant OBS.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna disconnect. I don't want to disconnect my account, though.
Chitama did a thing, and now Chitama is now it's just 3 of us streaming right now.
What?
Don't worry, okay?
Chitama
I'll
changed the
get there.
quality, but also now Chitama needs a new Steam key.
Stream key. I don't know
Steam
what's
key.
going on.
Sorry. Twitch key. Same difference, really. But yeah. So now only 3 of us are streaming out of the 4 right now. Nod, nod.
Nod, nod. It's fine. We'll get there. Where's my phone? Where'd it go? I know you're here somewhere. Okay.
Get your phone.
I'm back.
We're back.
Anyway, Chitama did a thing, so now we're waiting on that.
Oh no.
What did Chima do?
Chitama decided to change the resolution, and it worked. But the problem is now it goes, oh, we need another. Your key that you were using is bad now because you changed the resolution.
Oh gosh.
You did a bad key.
I'm working on it, I think.
Axo says that this would be so cool from the dad's perspective. Just like make cake for son. Son fills room with smoke and steals phone. Leave house. Return home. Doors blocked. Toilet and yard filled with cake. Bathtub in hall. Sometime later, bathtub has moved slightly further down hall. Must be a case of roaming tub.
God, oh, that's the worst. Hate when my tubs roam.
I'm so glad I get a break from talking now. Hooray.
Yay.
It'll be a short break,
just for
but it'll
you.
be right.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Do I want an Oreo storm or do I want a Kit Kat one?
Oreo.
I
love
do.
Oreo.
I don't know. Okay.
You're doing a good job, Tim. I believe in you.
You're doing so good.
Well, my OBS kind of broke, so now I have to figure this out.
You're still doing a good job. I believe in you.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. I really appreciate you believing in me.
I'm glad.
I just need to figure out how to do this. I think that's half the problem here. Is that this, like, decided that I want to add this to the... then I'm gonna go back to docs. How do I?
How did you do this?
I don't know. I'm crying. Okay, to me crying in the club because each time I try to do this and read.
I'm worried about
Oh,
you,
hi,
Chitaba.
Mitchie. Why are
Oh,
we streaming
Mitchie's
so
here?
late? What do you mean?
Hey,
It's not only
welcome.
2
It's
p.m. This is the time
9:40.
Morgan and I
It's
What
came
are
not
you
to.
that
talking
late.
about?
I mean, it's 11:40, but I mean, we started like a few hours ago. But we had to wait
Yeah,
for
we've been here
letters.
for.
Letters is healed.
Oh, that's
Bro.
We've been
I
here
mean,
for
I
Mitchie,
days.
guess
are
in
you
America,
high?
it's midnight.
It's
Oh, I
almost...
forgot you're
Oh,
I forgot you're East Coast right now. That's
you're
right.
East Coast. Well, then you're East Coast. It's not. It's not.
yeah. It's 12:40 for you. That
I mean,
doesn't.
yes,
Yeah, you
yes,
know.
it's almost midnight, but also like you know us.
I'm just here.
Yeah.
Okay, there. That's
I'm doing my
partially
best.
fixed.
We
Now if I
needed
can
letters
just
to
get
be here,
this
and
to
letters is
be.
in Aussie time.
Yeah.
No, I just need to fix this
When I
somehow.
woke up, I had a shower, I got my cup of tea, and then I came straight here.
Yeah, and then I was a problem because I got occupied, but that's okay.
And
You're
then we
still
had
late?
to set up what we were doing.
Yeah, well, you can be entertained by us having shenanigans.
Yeah, but all four of us are currently streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All four of us.
Okay, wait. That's that. Okay, great. I fixed one
All
problem.
four
Wait,
of us.
I think I did it. Okay,
Did
great.
you?
Now I just need to. Yes, I just
Yep,
need to
Please do
resize
not.
these.
definitely all four of us.
Yep, all
Mooney is
four of us are
totally
streaming.
streaming right now.
Yes, I
We are all
am.
streaming using these lovely sprites made by the Zodiac Lord.
Hee
Mhm.
I have my new Bajab. I've got my Gale plush on one side, my Bajab Blast on the other. I'm
I'm back.
living my
I
best
think
life with my friends.
probably.
Mm-hmm.
I just need a fucking little blankie for my
That
leggies, and I'll be like I actually
you.
am.
I worked
now I
very
just
hard
now.
on
You're
them yesterday.
back.
You're
Yeah, but
back.
I ought to
And you're finally
repin.
high quality.
Yeah, I
Yay!
fixed it.
Yay.
Yeah, I can actually read chat
I
now.
just yeah, I just like need to like find the content warning again
It's already up
so I
there.
can. No, because the pinned one. You know,
Oh.
the pinned one.
Oh. That's
Yeah.
fair. But hey, at least I can finally see your face in full clarity.
Full
Yay!
clarity. Hi Michi, welcome to the stream. We're streaming, we promise. We're definitely not causing problems. Whoever told you we're causing problems is
I
lying
have
to you.
never caused a problem here today for Morgan.
You can't watch everyone
I've
on
caused
mobile. That's okay.
so many problems.
We
Yeah,
should just
that's
have a
fair.
proper multi-stream, but that's okay. We're just being
Yeah,
feral.
but like that's a whole mess that I don't want to mess with right now because even though it's really easy to make a link in the multi-stream, it's a lot more work than I want to do right now.
We
So
don't need to do it. We're having
we're
fun.
stuck.
We can do that at a different date. Right now, that's not the focus.
Mm-hmm. You know what?
This
is
also
the
was a
focus?
last minute thing, so
This true.
of everybody
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah, that was just being completely feral at the very last minute. All right. Are we ready to continue with the young lady's story?
1 minute.
Yes.
Okay, 1 minute. It's called Southern
It was
Shocks.
square.
What?
I was doing a square while Chinema was fixing things up, and now I need to continue.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, you see, here's the problem. I just need to. I don't want to type it out, but I guess I have to
Why do you have to type it out?
because I can't paste it, so I have to just. I couldn't copy it, so I had to type it out.
Okay.
You mean content warning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There.
Sometimes I just have to reestablish context.
I would have just stolen it from Morgan and just pasted it.
Well, I was trying to steal it from letters, but I couldn't copy it, and that's the problem. Okay.
See how it is. Morgan's not good enough for you.
No.
Don't worry, my content warnings are so good. I've got my pin
Good.
message, and then I've got my David
Oh,
warning.
wait,
and
oh,
then the black
wait.
and white.
Oh, that's right. Michi can only see one, but they can't. They won't be able to see Nicolas Cage or David
Aw.
Cage. I
Oh.
know.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I'll just send it into the stream. I'll send an image into.
Just
The
DM
place.
it to. Just DM it. No context.
Yeah,
Why
just
not?
DM it.
DM, no context.
Don't put any text.
Okay.
No context. Okay.
No context, Michi. There you go. Enjoy.
No context. There you go. Welcome.
You're welcome.
Anyway, here's the story of what happened. Here's the context. Letters killed a woman.
I have no. I
think you
destroyed a
definitely
bathroom.
okay, in this stream no, but you did shoot a
Not yet.
lesbian.
You did shoot a lesbian in Detroit Become Human. This is true.
This is true.
She put herself in the way of my gun.
Wow, that sounds like a very
They
woman
both
killing
did,
attitude.
actually.
I don't know. It sounds like you shot 2 of them now.
They put themselves in the way of my gun.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Morgan, when I eventually cross-stitch these sprites, because that's what I'm gonna do, should I do it with the pink outline and the active faces, or the white
Ooh.
outline and the inactive?
I feel like the active ones would look really cute. At the very least, the colored icons would be the colored outlines would look really cute.
Not.
I think you should do
Okay.
that.
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. It's time
Yeah.
for another story. The curtains, they open.
Curtains they open.
A young lady stands in her bedroom. Due to a violent storm, her house has just lost power, along with her wireless internet connection. This has severed her link to a popular video game she was playing with a young man in this critical moment. The young man is relying on this young lady to reestablish a connection somehow. This young lady named. It's on the tip of your tongue. What was the name of this young lady again? Enter name. Flighty Broad. No, that wasn't it. One more time.
If you wanna do a little bit of a, I will give you permission, Mitchie, if you wanna ramble to Toshi about your con stuff. I will allow you. I give you the permission if you want to. If you don't want to, completely fine. But you know, if y'all want to chat, you can chat.
Chat. We're just reading.
Chat.
Mm-hmm.
Rose alone. Examine room. Your name is Rose. As was previously mentioned, you are without electricity, although your laptop computer still functions on battery power. You have a variety of interests. You have a penchant for rather obscure literature. You enjoy creative writing and are somewhat secretive about it. You have a fondness for the bestially strange and fictitious, and sometimes dabble in psychoanalysis. You also like to knit, and your room is a bit of a mess. And on occasion it is just the right one strikes your fancy. You like to play video games with your friends. What will you do? Retrieve arms from the purple box. The purple packages contents are private. No one is allowed to look inside. Reef like a
Flagellum, I
and
think.
puke on your bed. Reef like a flagellum and puke on your bed. Ugh, what a terrible idea. The thought alone makes you sick to your stomach.
See, Mooney, we all have intrusive thoughts.
I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure one's like a. No. John really considers it. He's like, but what if I did shit on my desk?
Rose, stroke writing journal and murder, my precious. You would only resort to such an embarrassing activity while no one was watching. These journals are for your eyes only.
I'm sorry, just the picture that has been grayscaled of the chair that's been put inside of this.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, they've done it with many of them.
It's a very nice chair.
I know, but like the chair specifically is what I look at. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Get violin. You capslog the violin, storing it in the root card of your Siladex. Play a haunting refrain on the violin.
Here comes some noise.
You waste approximately 40 seconds playing the violin while your friend is in peril. Nice time management skills there, sweetheart.
We're not done yet. We gotta watch the whole thing.
Yeah, of course. Get it. Also, it's very funny, Mitchie. You came out at such a great time because I truly believe of any character in Homestuck, I think you would like Rose them. I think you would relate to
I feel
Rose
like
the most.
Rose is a very Mitchie.
Rose is very much a, like, while not visually goth, very much a goth girl.
She is a girl.
I mean, yeah. Here we are.
John, tell Liv Tyler you love her before impact. Since your good for nothing friend is obviously not going to bail you out in time, you issue words of parting fondness to dear sweet Liv. Oh, if only Affleck could have been the one to make the final sacrifice instead of her stubborn, blue-collar, salt-of-the-earth father. Then she would fall into your arms for consolation, and you would be the one to make the deceased Bruce Willis proud.
Rose, caps lock knitting supply bag. You get the knitting bag. It occupies the left leaf under the... Discord, why did you go gray just then while I was in the middle of reading? That is so rude.
Discord? That's so disrespectful.
It occupies the left leaf card under the violin. Per the tree modus alphabetical sorting method, K is letter to V. Lookout window. Your panoramic window offers a view of the yard below and the mausoleum housing your dead cat Jaspers, who died when you were young. Your mom has had the structure erected with a spirit of scornful irony in response to your youthfully innocent request to hold a funeral for the animal. At least that is how you have come to interpret the gesture in retro. You can also make out a silhouette of the laboratory next door, a facility which likely broadcasts a strong wireless internet signal. You may be able to connect to the signal from a different part of the house, perhaps if you seek higher ground. Get loud. You take your laptop and prepare to make the journey through the house. L is lesser to V, L is greater than K. This causes the tree to be unbalanced, so your Silodex auto-balances itself. Now the laptop occupies the root card, while the other two items compromise the leaves. K is lesser to L, V is greater to L.
Why is there a laboratory? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't you have a laboratory next to your house?
It's just the local laboratory.
Always have a laboratory.
Yeah.
Laboratory.
Same with the...
Yeah. Laboratory.
Sure.
Laboratory.
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 I will kill you.
Laboratory.
Laboratory.
Rose would say it laboratory, so we are respecting
Laboratory.
her.
Examine the book on the desk.
Laboratory.
This is why you're Jade and not Rose.
When we get to Jade, you can call it a laboratory. Rose is calling it a laboratory.
There's an A in it. It's a lab. Do you call it a lobe?
Yeah, a laboratory.
Yeah, laboratory.
No, it's a lab. When you go
yeah, a laboratory.
A laboratory.
There is two A's. It's a laboratory. Laboratory. There's two A's.
Silly cinema.
But yeah, but there's there's an O though. Laboratory
No,
skips the O.
No, because there's an O in there. There's a Tory. That's where the O is in. It's in the Tory.
Yeah, but laboratory does not say the O. Laboratory says the O.
No, there's an A there.
Yeah, and you say the A when you say laboratory.
Yeah, laboratory.
I love
There's
No.
only one O.
Yeah, but you don't say it.
two
You
A's.
literally said lab-ra. Skipped the O.
Yeah. There isn't an O there.
Yes, there is.
Go back.
Read the word with your eyes. And see that there is literally an O.
There isn't an O there. Oh.
Press the go back button.
Go back.
Where's Discord just not...
Look.
Ahem.
O.
Laboratory. Laboratory.
Oh wow! Wow,
This is
Chinamo,
wrong.
you're being very
Chinama, did you think for all of these years that laboratory laboratory was not spelled with an
I
O?
clearly knew how it was spelled, okay?
No, you didn't.
just
You just
don't-
said there was an O
Clearly I
and
knew how it was
insisted that there
spelled.
wasn't an O.
Clearly I knew
Anyway.
how it was spelled. I just forgot, okay? Because I knew how things
Examine the
sound
book
in my
on
mind.
desk.
We're gonna examine the book on the desk.
Grimoire for summoning the zoologist. Dubious. This book is
Me.
absolutely indispensable for enthusiasts of your ilk, of which there are very few. Take book.
Why did you take the book?
You
too?
take the grimoire. G is lesser to L. G is lesser to K. Go explore the house. You leave your bedroom. Hanging just next to your door in the hallway is a painting of an exquisite wizard. Your mother collects these awful things ironically, She must know how much you detest them. But there is no doubt in your mind she stores these dreadful things in the house to bother you. Down the hall to the right is the way to the observatory. Perhaps you will be able to connect from up there. Your mother's room is also in that direction. You will have to watch your step. Tiptoe to observatory. You approach a junction in the hallway. Beyond the junction is the observatory.
Dun, dun, dun.
She. Sneak by.
I love you.
Yeah.
Dun.
What did I do? I didn't do anything. I'm so confused.
We're
Well, you
muting
didn't know how to
Kima.
say you know what? Laboratory.
Just
I
door.
can make a fire.
This is
extinguisher.
also why we made you be Jade, because you bark.
I do not bark.
Yes, you
I've
do.
never barked before in my
You
life.
bark when you get annoyed.
No, I don't.
This
I've
door-
never barked before, guys.
You totally have.
I thought we
This
talked
door
about
leads up to the observatory. You haven't ventured up there in quite some time. Go for your door.
Observatory.
The door opens to an exterior walkway leading to the observatory entrance. You've seen less inclined weather before. Oh, the things you do to help out a friend. Hurry up to the observatory. Try to connect.
Dun.
Did
You first put your laptop down on the floor to get it situated. By removing it from the root card causes all the branches and leaves to be severed. Your items are dumped unceremoniously on the floor. See what you can observe.
What can you observe?
Normal Tuesday. You're in
Yeah,
a hurry,
Tuesday.
sure, but that doesn't mean you can't take a moment to peek through the telescope. You find a gap in the clouds. It seems a flurry of smaller meteoroids is streaking steadily overhead. You're not sure what that means, but this is somewhat disconcerting.
Surely that's fine.
Normal. Tuesday. Stack laptop on grimoire to maximize elevation. You'll need every advantage you can get. Access laboratory and Wi-Fi account network. There are several signals being broadcast from the laboratory. The laboratory. Each of relatively decent strength. One of them is mysteriously and quite conveniently unsecured, requiring no pass. You select the signal and reconnect to the game with John. I'm back.
Hurry up and open my door! Not that it even matters. I think I'm probably dead no matter what.
Patience, you still haven't used the new totem.
What?
I believe it will create the item on the punch card.
So what is it? Like an apple or something? What good will that even do?
We'll see. I've found no evidence that anyone has successfully created the item. The content of the card appears to be variable from session to session. In one instance, it was described as an egg-looking thing. Sick.
Do we have one of those? Do you have enough of those building jewels to make it?
According to the Antithium, it is a free item. This speaks to its importance, in my view. Now, off you go.
Remove.
Rose, remove door from hinge. There goes the rest of your build, Gris. Put bathtub back.
You don't have.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You probably should have just done this in the first place.
John, take totem to Alchemator. You got to get those stupid blocks out of the way first. The Colonel Sprite is getting awfully worked up about all of this.
Rose, remove blocks. You store the perfectly generic objects in your
I think it's
Fernalia
Fernalia.
registry,
Fernalia. Yeah.
potentially to be deployed at a later date.
John, take bite of apple.
Hey. You have.
20 seconds.
Hey. You know, you really decided to. Yeah.
End of Act 1.
There's your curtains.
Years in the future, but not many.
Is that why you picked red curtains?
No, that was just a coincidence. That was just a beautiful, beautiful coincidence. Ahem. A wayward vagabond records a stuttering step in the sun-bleached dust.
And here's the proof that Morgan has lied to us.
About what?
Morgan said this all take place in one day. Clearly it doesn't if this is a different thing.
Yeah, this is a different day. This is the second day.
No, this is
no.
several years into the future.
Everything that okay, pause. Homestuck's gonna get into some wacky time shit, just to be clear. So there's gonna be a lot of time traveling, reality bending, and that kind of thing. When I say that all of this happens in the course of 3 days, I mean the main characters, like John and the other kids and stuff. Everything they experience over the course of quote-unquote 1 day, or 3 days. So, like, their internal experience, discounting the time shenanigans, like their actual lived experience, takes place over the course of only a few days. Mm-hmm. Other things do happen, and other things do technically happen at other times, but just the actual, like, John and Rose, Dave, and Jade, all of their stuff happens in a few days.
At least in this timeline.
Yeah, in this timeline. Winks.
But it's funny to say that Morgan lied.
Act 2.
We weren't able to finish seeing the thingy. You exited out because I...
No, I literally showed you. It literally... Oh, God damn it. Hang on, you made me break everything. I literally showed you what it was. Hang on. I literally scrolled through the entire thing. It is just our wayward vagabond.
Oh, that's it? That's where the page ends? I thought there was more after this page.
That's literally it.
Okay.
I scrolled to the bottom.
I didn't realize you scrolled to the bottom. I have little eyes.
Act 2.
You sure do.
Oh no, I'm sorry. This is Letters. If Letters wants to read this.
What do you mean this is Letters? You know what? I just realized I'm gonna get to a part where it's just like you rebooting. I'm like, what's happening? Why am I doing this?
Yeah. Well, this one I know because it literally says TT at the bottom. That's Rose.
Yeah.
I'd be inclined to dispense with the trite even under less pressing circumstances. Needless to say, I'll forego the inscrutable ASCII banner, which typically heralds... Shush.
It's AC. It's AC. It's AC.
I don't care. That typically heralds the striking freefall of these documents. I'll also resist the urge to brandish any copyright marks, or the particular neuroses that concerns itself with the theft of the utterly mundane. I'll allow other deranged prospectors to stake claim on their worthless plots as the woods burn around them. My introduction will be sparse. There'll be no majestic prose blustering into the sails of a galleon as we embark on this voyage together. Nor will there be any ham-fisted prose whipping its limbs under a bedsheet, like a silly ghost. For the matter, I won't set the stage or dim the light. The mood, you will see, will be set soon enough. Since you are reading this, chances are that you have installed this game on your computer already. If this is true, like many others, you have just participated in bringing about the end of the world. But don't beat yourself up about it. There was never anything you could have done to prevent it. The end is happening right now as I type, and as you read. I have now come to understand that we were always doomed through our collective ignorance, and now further doomed by those few who know and struggle to flee. If you're lucky, you'll be among the smaller subset of the latter who are successful. What I mean is, while that game you installed is just one more grinding slab of rock sealing our planet's crypt, it is also your only hope to live. I'm presently faced with the same conundrum as you, and though I speak with more experience, my own outcome is far from assured. I will play the game, as much of it as there is to play, and record my findings here. If you wish to live, you will do as I instruct. My condolence. TT.
Sound.
So did Rose write this? Yes. Rose
But
did.
yeah, so the reason why I knew this is CC is because it's talking about, like, this is a coding thing specifically.
Yeah.
It's talking about a CC. Okay? That's what I'm like, a CC.
I'm muting you.
I made a thing.
What did you make?
It's an art.
Where is it? Hang on, I'm coming to find it.
I will sit here and cry.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah. Mooney?
Look at him.
What the fuck
Mooney?
is that?
What do you
Mooney.
mean? What is that?
What is this, Mooney?
What do you mean? What's that?
Mooney,
What is
this?
it?
What do you mean? What is it?
Horrible.
Mooney,
Hang
what
on,
is
hang
this?
on, hang on. I
What do
gotta,
you mean?
I
What
gotta
is
show the entire stream what I'm looking at right now. Hang on.
Trying to
What do you
figure out how
mean
to
what it
show
is? It's
stream what
normal.
this looks like. No, it's
I'm
not.
literally
It's
just gonna
very
show you my
much
whole
not
screen
normal.
because it's the fastest way I can show you.
No, no, no.
Horrible.
It's fine.
Love
It's
it.
normal.
What is this
It's
movie?
normal.
What is it?
It's
I'm
not
so
normal. What it is not
confused.
normal.
Why is
It's
it
not
art?
normal,
What
guys.
is? What have you done?
It's art. Where else would it go?
This is not art. This is something.
What do you mean?
It's art, but why specifically the art channel in here?
It's
What do you
art
mean?
for it's Homestuck art.
It's a Smuppet.
Like,
It's a Smuppet.
Oh, is that what this is supposed to
Like,
be?
I don't want to tell you what this is. Like,
Is it supposed to be a Smuppet?
It's a
Smuppet.
Smuppet.
Oh no!
I'm a Smuppet now.
Look at
Morgan.
Put it away. I'm gonna put it away
what
now.
is this?
Put it away.
I do not know what this is,
Away.
guys.
You're gonna
I don't
Put
learn.
it
know
on
what
your
this is.
Okay.
stream. Shinema, put it on your
You'll find
stream.
out soon.
I
Yes,
do-
you
I
have it
don't
on your
know what this
stream.
is.
Yes.
I don't know what this is.
Stop.
I'm so confused.
No, it's fine.
Oh.
It lives here now. Cinema has the Smuppet.
Oh no!
It's on the stream.
A cursed object
It's
for our
weird.
cursed stream.
It's not a cursed object. I love it.
It's very
It's
cursed.
What do you mean?
It fits the colors of Cinema. It's fine.
It's so cursed. It's so incredibly cursed. I
You
don't know
know,
what
I
this
love-
is.
You
I
can
like
make a
how-
Muppet after each of us, Mooney. You can make a purple one with cat ears and dreads for Chinma. You could make a pink one with little antlers for me. You can make a crab version for Morgan.
That
I have so
requires
many
that you each
questions.
have a Smuppet on your thing.
I'm okay with that.
I think we're on
I already
page
have a David
249
Cage here.
already.
You want David Cage
Unless I'm
there.
not
Look at it. We did
understanding
so.
that
We
know.
got so far, guys.
I'll put
We've
a
gotten
Muppet
like
there next to him.
We're
you
so
know
far.
farther than I've ever been.
Well, do we want to keep going?
I'm assuming so.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Sound time. Here we go.
He ate the apple. The thing was not prototyped yet. You didn't.
He
finish
invited
prototyping
evil into
it.
the world.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He
Yep,
ate the
that's kind of
forbidden
how
fruit.
the Bible thinks would happen. Yeah.
That's one of the ways Bible happens.
That's how the Bible thinks happened.
That's how a Bible happens.
Bible thinks happened.
Oh, look at them, the little guys. I forgot about the little
The
guys.
little guys.
Forgot about all the guys.
My little guys.
Yeah, what happened here?
It's fine. We saved
This
our house.
This doesn't look like it's fine.
See, Act 2 is where
It's
we
fine.
start really getting a little crazy.
What's going on?
I specifically just remember when we get to the Mafia Men and I want to die.
Boy.
It's okay. We can skip the Mafia Men if you want us to skip the Mafia Men.
No. We're going to. Cinema has to experience the Mafia Men. Cinema's
Okay.
not free from
I
it.
mean, I'm fine with that. There are 4 of them, so we can do it, and so it can be funny.
Boy.
The kernel divides. The two halves go their separate ways, leaving behind the sprite portion. Boy! Oh, God. Oh! Do I need to be the sprite, or do we need to give it to someone else?
That's the question.
That's the
We'll
question.
figure it out when we get there.
Well,
For here.
we're there.
No, I think this is the mayor.
Is it the
The
mayor?
mayor's trying to
Oh,
break
okay,
stuff.
then we know who needs to be the... Okay, then cool. What is left of the sprite undergoes a mysterious transformation. For a moment, you thought you heard someone say boy, as if whispered into the periphery of your awareness. It was probably just your imagination, though. Sound
You
coming.
there, boy.
Huh? To see this content as originally intended, if you flash enabled... Oh, I don't think I have a flash enabled device,
I
unfortunately.
don't
I think Flash is
in
dead.
it. I don't
Flash
think
is dead,
Flash is alive
unfortunately.
anymore.
Show me anyway? What is it? What if I click that? Oh, yep. Adobe Flash Player is not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Adobe's dead.
It is dead. It's so sad. Anyway, if anyone else wants to go play actual Adobe Flash games, by the way, there is a Flash player you can get online that has a bunch of old Flash games all stored onto it. I'd have to go get what it's called real quick, but I remember it exists every now and then on my computer, and it helps me relive my nostalgia a little bit. Anyway,
Adobe's dead.
here you go.
And so is Flash. You there, boy.
What?
Boy, listen to me, boy.
His name is John, you nincompoop.
Boy who is John, do as I say.
What would you like boy who is John to do?
Obey my commands, John boy.
And those commands would be...
I would like the boy to interact with his environment in a constructive manner.
Maybe you should be a little more specific.
Have the boy assess his current situation.
I'm afraid I can't have the boy do that. Tell him to do it yourself.
Very well.
Okay. That instruction doesn't do anything at the moment. Could you please turn the controllers over to a more competent user? Increasingly sophomoric. Also, you almost spelled salad there. Ooh. Which one do we want to click?
Boy,
What's
quick, what's
that?
going around?
What's that?
No, what's
What's
that
that?
leads us to all the funny.
Okay, what's
Quick
that?
going around takes us out of the section.
Oh, okay. What's that? It looks different now. After you bit the apple, your whole house seemed to be transported somewhere. Then the apple disappeared into the kernel sprite, underwent the transformation. Aside from the change in its appearance, the transformation doesn't seem to have any relevant ramifications. You still can't understand a word this idiot says.
The ghost clown. Do something with it.
The ghost clown is called the kernel sprite. Or rather, just the sprite now, I suppose. You can't do something with it at this moment. The only thing you can theoretically do with it is Tier 2 prototype it, assuming that's still possible.
Tier prototype the sprite or the thing you said. Do it.
You are not the one who is supposed to prototype it. The Spurb server user is supposed to do that.
This large platform. Good grief. What is it, boy?
The alchemeter created the apple, or the tree that sprouted it, rather, right on time to save you from destruction. You're not sure if you can say the name of your neighborhood, though. You wonder what happened to your dad.
Peek over the railing.
Name of my neighborhood.
Getting closer to the railing makes you a little nervous. It's a long way down.
Examine the strange blue vase.
It's a piece of crooksite you carved with the totem lathe. When its contours were scanned, the alchemiter was able to produce that tree. How odd.
Boy, open this door and walk through it. What is down here? Proceed, boy.
Proceed, boy.
I am not fond of the smug fellow.
The man, the myth, the legend. What do you have up your sleeve there, Anderson? Look at that poker face. He's not telling a soul.
Who is this man? Open this.
Interesting.
Your dad's room is still locked.
Go in there now. Your plumbing appears faulty.
Man, Rose did such a piss-poor job of fixing the bathroom. It would almost certainly be a mistake to try to use the toilet. You guess you could just pee over the edge of the cliff.
Leave at once. No, go back. Boy, go in here. What happened? Inspect this ghastly man and his boy.
Fred Savage has a punchable face. Your ass. More like a talented young actor's face who you would want to hang out with if you got the chance. And also, if you were not a fully grown man now. Anyway, the thought of monsters lurking in your house scares the shit out of you. And which is why this movie is so awesome. But the fact that those monsters could also be your best friend is what makes it doubly awesome.
Is that John Cusack?
Yeah, you guess so. But damn, the door be covering up your man cage something serious. That ain't cool.
That ain't cool.
Explain this.
Rose sure did a number on your house, but you guess she did manage to save your life. You guess.
Observe this box.
The bunny is not in the box. I said, the bunny is not in the box. Why couldn't the bunny be in the box?
Marvelous adventure in outer space.
This movie is... Okay, this movie is really bad. Not even you can defend it. You've been meaning to take this poster down, actually.
Armed foes of the deceased?
Most people say that the second one was not as great as the first, but you feel just the opposite. It was really cool and sort of gross how they hosed each other down with slime that made people angry. TG refers to the film as nasty man bro bukkake theater. Whatever the hell that means.
No.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. I'm going to assume Morgan does not know what this means, and everyone else does. The end.
I do.
Bukkake?
Yeah.
I know what it
I know what a
means.
bukkake is. Not that
Yes, but I'm going to assume.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
assume, I guess, but I know what it is.
Chinema, do you want to give us a lecture on it?
No, don't make
Are
me
you
do
sure?
this. Mooney's trying to kill me.
Do you want to?
I'm being murdered in peace. In so many pieces. So many pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So many of them.
I don't know why you want to do that.
Examine this unpleasant fluid.
Okay.
What is this stuff?
I don't know. What is it? Acquire this small Persian rug.
It's a towel, dumbass. It'll probably come in handy for cleaning up this weird mess in your room. Not that it's a huge priority, though.
It's like kind of a priority. Boy, look through this window.
At least your tire swing still remains unmolested. A tree without a tire swing is like a house without a surrounding neighborhood, you guess.
This huge sewing machine. Of what use is this?
The punch cards seem to contain the instructions of carving a totem of a certain shape. You guess maybe the other punch cards will produce different shapes? It bears further exploration.
Yeah, I mean, I think this funny man text, you should ignore it.
Just looking at the cover cracks you up. What a great book. Harry Anderson is your hero, and Mike Caverney's glowing treatment of the man who does him every bit of justice. You'll give this another read soon.
Investigate this device.
It seems you are still connected to the internet. Rose is trying to get in touch with you. You'll reply in a moment once you've fully assessed your situation.
Go out of the door that is not here. That man with the humorous spectacles. Admire him.
Oh, Michael Sarah, your warm smile is a shining beacon in these dark times.
I detest this. Disregard it.
The Harlequin painting? You have the sentiment in common with John, then, I suppose.
I like Harley Quinn. No. Keep moving.
Believe me, you have no intention of turning your head to observe this dreadful thing.
Why does this small man stand here?
This Harlequin is always ready to serve you with illumination, whether you're reading a book or just enjoying a nice pipe.
What is the meaning of this rubbish?
Okay, even you have to admit that this one's pretty funny.
A small dessert tray? Useless.
In retrospect, it was pretty funny when your dad pied you like that. Got you again by that old man.
Use this to reseal that opening there.
If only putting the lid back on the Cruxtruder would undo all that's done. Alas, Pandora's tube has been opened.
Move this absurd device and exit your house, boy.
This thing weighs a ton. You'd honestly be surprised if the game cursor could lift it, or at least not without a significant expansive grist. Of all the places for Rose to drop this infernal thing, more than ever do you feel... What's the word you're looking for? Of course. House-trapped.
Vile. Pay no mind to this filth.
What is he even doing there? Playing with a ball or something? Clowns are stupid.
Rude.
I love
We
you, letters.
love our clown
Forgive me.
here. Wield these instruments of combat.
Any one of these things would make a fine weapon, if only your strife specubus wasn't already allocated. Oh well.
Destroy these diminutive soldiers of merriment.
It hardly seems worth to go. It hardly seems worth it to go to the bother. You doubt that you could get much for them at a garage sale even. Maybe a grubby palm of pennies and a kick in the nuts for a whole lot of them.
Stow a lump of suit for future use, boy.
That stuff is really dirty and you don't want it. Besides, you have it on good authority that a significant portion of it is comprised in asbestos.
Top of this urn immediately.
That would be disrespectful to your Nana. You just won't do it. Or not intentionally, at least. You consider it as it is fortunate she is no longer around to witness this sorrow. On the other hand, you'd probably benefit from her elderly wisdom now.
No.
So coy. So mysterious.
This way, through the doors like you see at a cowboy saloon. Plunder chest.
Would you like to play a game?
Pekin bowl of goo.
Wherever your dad went, he seems to have left in a hurry. For all his absurdities, you have to put up with. You sure wish you were here right now.
Examine the smeared stopsons.
Is this oil? You wonder what happened in here. Where's your
Lick it.
dad?
Come on, lick it like a Connor.
Lick
Do
it.
not look it like a Connor.
Lick
Do
it.
not lick it like a Connor. Do not lick it like a Connor.
Lick it.
This
Lick
book is
it.
too big for a young city boy. This
Lick
book
it.
is too big. No, do not lick it. Do not lick it.
Then read the text.
It is not good for
Continue
you.
the game.
Then read the text. I did read the text.
No, you didn't.
This book
Chinema
is too
did
big
read
for a
it.
young
Chinema
stupid
I
said
didn't
this
hear it.
book.
This book is too big for this young stupid boy.
Colonel Saskar's your favorite book. Almost favorite as a wise guy. They're both your favoriteest of all time.
Sample powdered uncooked dessert.
Back, ye miserable wench! Stay thy choking airborne particles of temptation!
Examine this artwork.
Your dad was so proud of you when you drew this. He hung it up immediately and it's stayed there ever since. That was 1 week ago.
This is a telephone, boy. Now use it.
The phone doesn't work.
Open this door now.
I feel like this is actually like playing a game with Chinema and letting her make choices. I feel like that's what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels
The
like.
phone doesn't work.
This is no time for laundry.
You're right. Thank you for being sensible about it.
Open these and ruffle through them for goods.
You don't give a shit about what's in there. Probably nothing you'd like to be inclined to use now anyway.
Exit, boy. Ponder lawn amusement.
Your childhood nemesis, the spring-mounted pogo guide. It was not swallowed by the void. It will have to wait another day for its comeuppance.
Boy, engage this mangled trapeze display.
Looks like your swing set is toast. You relive fond memories in a moment of sorrow.
Fiddle with the bright, sparkly things.
That sounds incredibly dangerous. John sensibly disregards your awful advice.
Admire this wall-mounted gadget.
Through some mysterious force, your house still seems to be powered, even though the wires are severed. Quite bizarre.
Claim the dangling tree bauble.
The trick handcuffs are still there. Thank God. No, you're not about to try to claim them right now.
Back into the house with you. We need to get into the car, though.
It's fine.
Go back into the luncheon parlor. Return to the room with the dead hag's remains. Here, boy, in here. This
Here,
is a
boy,
mess,
in
boy.
here.
Of a hag.
This
You're
is a
so-
mess, boy.
You're so glad your dad wasn't watching you when you did this. He never would have let you hear the end of it.
Inspect this merry
Oh.
band of performers.
Hello, Raid. Hello.
Hello, Raiders.
Hello,
Who did you get
Raiders.
raided by?
I got raided by Gated Garden Homes. Gated Garden Homes? Am I reading that right? Hello.
Oh.
Welcome to the stream. We're reading Homestuck. Hope that appeals to some people.
Hope you're
Homestuck
enjoying the
stream,
Homestuck.
yeah. We're having a good
Yeah.
time. We're in Act 2 currently.
Act 2.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys so much for the raid. Hi, I'm the Zodiac Lord. I'm streaming Homestuck with my friends, Quietly Existing, Letters of Sky, and Gun Mooney.
Hello.
Hello.
I normally stream games sometimes on rare occasions when I feel like it. And yeah, these are I normally have a different PNG and a different character. These are just PNGs I made specifically for this event. That I made myself with my own hands and my iPad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope you all are having a lovely night. I hope you all had a great stream. And if anyone wants
What
to.
were you streaming? Tell us.
Yeah, what were you streaming? Tell me your secrets. I tried doing a Homestuck really long, like a few months ago, but it fell through. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Oh, thank you for the follow, Gated Garden Homes.
Thank you.
Yeah, we were just got me and Letters have we have read Homestuck before, or more accurately, I listened to Homestuck before. But we we just kind of fell into the conversation and got a bit obsessed again. So we were like, we should read it again, and we should drag Mooney and Chi along, who haven't ever read it before, and take them for the adventure. Made to Act 5, Act 2. Wow, that's actually pretty
really
far.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read the comic 3 times. I love Smoke. Hell yeah! I was finishing a Splatoon 3 campaign. Ooh, that's fun.
Oh, right.
I hope it went well.
That sounds very fun, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope we're gonna get
done the Octoling expansion.
Oh, thank you for the follow on my end as well.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Everyone's getting follows.
Hooray.
Yeah, we have I'm hoping we get. My goal is I just want to see if I can get us to the trolls. That's the main thing I want to do. I just want to at least get us there. But
we're try our best.
Yeah.
Try our best. And we have to continue real.
Yeah. All right. We're ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Inspect this merry band of performers.
Boop. Cirque du Soleil. Oh god, I know how this is. Cirque du Soleil has once filed a restraining order against your father. You were never so embarrassed in your life.
Consume nut.
You would, but you're not sure if this dark realm has any hospitals.
Operate this instrument.
You play your favorite haunting refrain.
Is this tobacco burning up apparatus?
Yuck! You still have the pipe taste in your mouth.
Throw this ugly thing out of the window.
You will not do that intentionally. You only resort to throwing stuff out of the window via Silodex mismanagement.
This man is an imbecile. Ignore him.
He's alright. Looks like he doesn't take himself too seriously, and knows how to have a good time. You can only assume your dad hung it crooked to make it look more whimsical.
It has a knife. Be alarmed by this.
Are y'all not using the unofficial collection?
What?
What do you mean by that?
The unofficial collection.
I've never heard of that. So the website version of Homestuck is broken? Is it?
Because of...
Yeah, the flash part doesn't work anymore. You know that.
Yeah, because...
Oh, yeah. Well, there are tons of games and videos doesn't work. Well, that's okay.
We'll get there when we get there. We'll find
If we get to like a video that doesn't work, but it's really important, then we can find it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a download.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, if we get to the part that we really needed, I think that we can do it. For now, I'm just more focused on reading it. I wasn't aware there was an unofficial collection. Or there's other website that has it. I can find the link for you. The unofficial version was... Well, I've virtually never heard of the unofficial version, so... But we can look into it later. I think we're a bit too deep into it for me to be downloading something right now, especially because I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to go for.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
We're going to go for another 30 minutes.
Yeah, so... But again, if we get to a point where we want to do it in the future, we can. I'm not terribly concerned with being able to actually do gameplay. I'm just more concerned with like being able to do video, because again, my experience with Homestuck was not actually ever like fiddling with it. It was actually, again, just listening to people read it. So, but I don't know. I'll look into it later. Anyway,
we don't like Joker.
R.I.P. Ledger.
I love Joker.
We don't like Joker.
I don't
Look here.
It's dark out there. Can't see anything for miles.
See the riches he guards below.
This one offers a friendly wave. But yeah, this is really just another stupid piece of shit.
I see treachery in his eyes.
Oh, he doesn't look so bad.
Open this iron vault, boy.
You don't know the combination.
Disregard this nonsense.
Your dad used this stuff sometimes to dazzle you with his silly
Vaudeville.
vaudevillian escapades. Really, you couldn't roll your eyes hard enough at his corny act?
Read unpleasant literature.
Yeah, there's an online website version of the collection that works pretty well. Sorry for you. No, you're okay. You're fine. I just genuinely didn't know that there was a different version of it. Literally, it was just like, I am looking up Homestuck to find Homestuck, and I'm gonna go read Homestuck. So I just wasn't aware that there was other stuff for it. Again, I haven't touched it in years. So, anyway, the Serious Jester. Serious Jester magazine for those whom clowning around is serious business.
Return to the large room with the gross paintings. Boy, quit all this scurrying around.
For the last time, this boy's name is John.
Fine, John. Return to your quarters.
Yeah, and also thank you again for the links and stuff. I will check them out when I have some chance.
Thank you for the follows too.
Yeah.
For the link, thank you for the follow.
You go back to your bedroom, tiptoeing around the weird petroleum-based sludge.
Now, John, respond to your friend unit.
Boop.
John, are you there?
Hey, yeah, I'm here. And not dead, I think.
I know. I've been watching you scramble through the house like a lunatic. You should have answered me sooner.
Oh, man, sorry. I was looking around for my dad, and I can't find him anywhere. Have you seen him?
No, I'm sure he'll turn up. We have some more important things to address right now.
Yeah, like where am I?
I don't know that either, but I've determined your neighborhood was destroyed by the meteor. Wherever you were transported, it saved you from the impact. I've been reading reports in the news. Over the last few days, there have been many smaller meteor collisions with people's homes around the world. And they seem to be getting bigger. Yours was the biggest they've identified so far.
Wow. Okay. So then I guess if this is all the game's doing, then the point is for us to save the world?
Perhaps.
Then we better get moving and figure this game out.
Yes, but wait. We should retrieve your PDA yet again. It will help to keep tabs on each other while you investigate. I think I can get you closer to it if I can replenish our grist supply somewhat. There may be a way to recycle some that we already used.
Okay.
I'll meet you out on the balcony.
Wait, Rose. One thing.
What?
You never even wished me a happy birthday. Hello?
I was working on something to send you, but I was running late with it. I didn't want you to think I believed meager well wishes alone would suffice for the occasion. That said, happy birthday, John.
Oh, geez, that is silly. Anyway, thanks.
First, take the fabric item off the floor.
Anyway, the mystical homesick fairy must disappear into the ether. Have a great week. Have a great night. Good night. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for the raid.
Bye.
And for the follows. Yippee. The towel? Why? Oh well, you're the boss. You capture log the towel. What now?
Do as the purple text says. To the balcony.
John makes his way to the balcony per your awkwardly worded request.
Wait, take that. That blue wobbly thing.
You whimsically decide to capture log the totem, which was used to create the apple tree earlier.
John, recycle the grist as was indicated by your cohort.
John cannot do anything with the grist as of this moment. That is up to the Spurb player.
I see.
Yes, that will suffice. Rose dictates the perfectly generic objects. 6 units of build grist are restored to your grist cache.
Deletes.
Rose expends the grist to drag a new plank from your balcony over into the direction of the PDA.
John, run across the precarious platform swiftly.
John isn't sure about that. It's a long way down.
Boy, I said make haste on the narrow catwalk.
Boy!
John is very nervous about this idea, and the strident tone of your commands is starting to make him a little upset.
Fine. Proceed as your level of comfort dictates.
You cautiously walk within the range of the PDA. Rose retrieves it.
Now take it.
Pew!
Oh.
You grab the PDA, launching one of the Harlequin figurines into the night. You can kiss that one goodbye.
Oh!
I'm sorry, letters. It had to be done. Long live the king.
John. Not John. Just one command will suffice. Thanks. It looks like you're not the only one trying to locate your father after the disaster. Submitting inquiry of concern over cataclysmic event. Pipefan 413 reply. Status of health/wardrobe. Neighboring house struck by flaming projectile. In light of fire hazard, evacuating house of all expensive garments. Good luck, Fedora Freak. Salvage as many hats as is practical. Fedora Freak, you are in our thoughts, along with Pipefan 413 and his inevitable collection of pipes. Thank you all. Report most hats removed from danger. Ties next. The following matters have been submitted in a frank and forthright manner for Pipefan 413 in judicial appraisal.
These boring men are uninteresting.
John, are you okay? You seem a bit tentative.
I'm fine, I guess. Since I got here, I feel compelled to do these weird things I don't really want to do, by some kind of voice that I can't really even hear. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Perhaps the early symptoms of an anxiety disorder, like post-traumatic stress.
Like
That's not
OCD.
how it sounds, but okay.
Like OCD?
That's more of OCD
Is
than
this
anxiety.
why you relate
okay?
to John Egbert?
I guess. Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Well, if you can pull yourself together, there are a few more things we should try. Like prototyping the kernel sprite again, if possible. We should hurry. My laptop battery won't last forever.
Okay, I'll go back inside.
No, don't do that. Hop off the sledge onto the car.
What? No! That sounds incredibly dangerous!
Do it, 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 do it.
Now
do
you're
it,
just
do it,
being
do
a
it, do it,
pest.
do it, do it, do it.
Which turnip truck did you tumble out of anyway? Who are you?
Years in the future, but not many.
An unsealed
Oh, no,
tunnel
this is the
welcomes
other
hot
one.
desert air into its stagnant depths.
Oh, that's Mayor. Now I remember.
He's the mayor!
It's the mayor!
Boy!
You there. Boy.
Hey. Examination of the basics. Is this Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
This is all.
Well,
This is all letters.
cracks my neck. Do you want to read the letters?
I mean, let me just take a drink of water.
Okay, you got this.
No, no, no. No drinking water. All of it now.
Come on, read it.
Boy, go. Boy, read all of this right now.
Boy.
Upon connecting with the client user, you, the server user, will be met with a control panel allowing you to manipulate your co-player's environment. You will find that you are allowed to deploy 4 items at no expense. 3 of those are rather large machines, and 1 is a punch card. It's quite possible that you have already deployed some of these items before reading this. If this is the case, and you have activated the machine called the Cruxtruder, such that it is displayed a countdown, you must proceed to section A100 of this walkthrough immediately. The life of your client user depends on it, and if your co-player has activated this device in your environment too, then yours does as well. But, if not, please refrain from doing anything with the Cruxtruder aside from merely deploying it. This will buy us some time to think things through properly, and to go over the basics of the game before you find your soft, easily punctured head in the jaws of the lion. As mentioned, there are 4 items to consider, each playing a role in the process, which appears to have a singular purpose: to manufacture objects out of thin air. The designers of the game, judging by the language used, regard this process as a sort of alchemy. This may allude to complexities in the production process yet to present themselves. But for now, the variety of objects you are able to create remains quite limited. The items in this question are the Cruxtruder, again, tread lightly with this one, the Totem Leaf, the Alchemator, and the pre-punched card. I will describe how these devices work in conjunction with each other, and I will use the analogy of having a key made at a hardware store to help you understand. First, deploy all these objects in a convenient proximity to each other. Be sure to not block doors or pathways with them. You can always revise the dimensions of the room to make space for them, but I'd advise against this, or even experimenting with the function. Doing so comes at the expense of build grade, a commodity which appears to be at a premium at this onset, and you'd be best advised to save it for later. More water!
Take a big swig. You're doing so good.
You got through the big part. Now you just have to do the 2 smaller ones and then you're good.
The crux truder. Removing the lid signals the moment your life becomes a great whirling batshit conundrum, somewhat resembling the chaos of an especially ethnic wedding. Somewhere a spoused uncle deliberately shatters china on the floor, muddy livestock is decorated, and then lost track of. The question of whose mule is this at times can be heard over the din. This is now your reality. But aside from that, it marks the beginning of the process I am about to describe. The countdown begins. Also, an entity called the kernel sprite is released. But neither of these things are all that relevant to the process, to my knowledge. More on these things later. What is relevant is the unleaded Cruxtrader's ability to dispense Cruxite files. It will dispense at least one, though I suspect it's capable of producing more, given parameters I'm not yet familiar with. In my key-making analogy, these dials represent the uncarved pieces of metals which the hardware store employee retrieves from a drawer or a rack, and sets about carving into a key. Discord, why did you go dark on me? That is so rude of you. I am trying to read.
so mean.
Take another sip of water.
Take another big
Oh,
sip
I
of
have
water.
to get to the
Another
end of
sip
this.
of water.
Come
Into
on.
the key. The 2 following items are needed to do the carving. Okay, I'm taking my water now.
Okay, I'm scrolling up for you. You're so close. You're so close.
You're so close.
The pre-punched card. It is a simple Sylladex card containing an item. There is evidence to suggest the specific item it contains is variable from session to session. The card I deployed contained a blue app. Yours may be different. It shouldn't matter, hopefully. Additionally, the card, as you may guess, is punched, like one with an antique computing systems. The pattern of holes comprises data, which I believe corresponds to the instructions for creating the item the card contains. That it is pre-punched suggests that there is a way to punch an unpunched card, possibly imprinting it with the data for the item it contains, though no mechanism for this has presented itself yet. But the data on the card cannot be used to create the item directly. There is a middleman. That middleman is the totem lathe. The totem lathe. This is essentially the key carving machine. It will carve into your crux drow a pattern of grooves and contours. That's the sort the sort which makes a key unique. The instructions for this pattern are supplied by the punch card, which is inserted into the lathe pre-activation to configure its chisel. Once the dowel is carved, you have a totem serving as your key, which can be used to unlock the card item through the alchemator. But at this point, I will not diverge from my key-making analogy and switch to a barcode analogy, which is not a terrible strenuous leap to make since the concepts of a key and a barcode are essentially the same, one being a unique pattern of grooves, the other of varying black lines. More water.
More water.
No water.
You're so close. You just gotta read the alchemator, and then hopefully there might be another page of this, but it's okay. We're not gonna think about it right now.
It can't hurt
Again,
me. It's not real.
This is what I mean when I tell people so much of the comic is you just reading like text logs. Like
The alchemator. If you place a crux-type drow, carved or uncarved, on the alchemator's small pedestal, its robotics arms will scan the contours of a laser. Hence the barcode analogy. This is the machine's way of reading the data originally imprinted from the card and transforming that data into a physical object. Though typically this is not done without expense, I believe an uncarved dowel results in the creation of a perfectly generic object, which is seemingly useless green cubes. It costs 2 units of build grist to make, and I do not advise you to waste resources. There appears to be many other varieties of grist, ostensibly used in combinations to create different sorts of items, which possibly offers some insight into the game's use of the term alchemy. But quite conveniently, there is an exception to this. Creating the item on the pre-punched card costs nothing. This is good because creating this item turns out to be essential. Now that you know this, you can, in your own time, begin the process. Once you initiate it, naturally there is no going back, so best to be prepared. But you probably shouldn't drag your feet too long. As I mentioned earlier, this is your only means of escape. Once you're ready, be prepared to follow the steps in the next section
Sorry, I
swiftly.
wasn't paying attention. Could you reread that letters?
No.
I know. I'm in
Damn it.
water.
Dun dun. The world's on fire.
Sorry, I was reading. I looked at Twitter and they're like, everyone's leaving for the new Dragon Age game. And I'm like, oh, there's a new game? Well then.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a new Dragon Age game.
In the distance, meteorites fall with greater frequency. The fire in the forest burns so hot, not even the rain is putting it out. Gross. Check status of battery. Your laptop battery is alright for now, but it won't be for long. If the power in the house doesn't come back, you can think of one last resort. The small backup generator stored behind the mausoleum. Rose. Prototype sprite with Betty Crockett box.
Dun dun. Dun dun. What? Oh man. You're going to use that? That sucks. What a stupid idea.
We have to hurry along. I'm running low on battery power.
But the cake mix. That's so dumb.
I doubt it matters. We might as well just use any old crap lying around.
Fine. I guess. The sprite is playing hard to get. You guess that's what you get for originally prototyping it with something that engenders mischief and pranksterism.
Were you gonna say
Do the potted
Angander?
vegetable instead. It looks delicious.
Pipe down, you. This is Rose's decision, not yours.
Prototype sprite with Sassacre.
Oh, yes. Sweet. Now we're talking.
See if you can distract it. I'll try to sneak up on it.
John, flail about in a distracting manner.
The sprite finds this distracting manner in which you flail about to be rather distracting. The pesky sprite eludes you again. Not even the great Colonel himself can outfox it. Narrowly missing with your attempt to create the Colonel sprite, you drop the massive tome. The entire house rattles under the astonishing girth of the book. In the other room, Nana's ashes dump onto the sprite, which is caught unaware by the dowsing.
Inspect Hagash incident.
Hag.
You find the sacred urn toppled again. This time, you're quite sure it wasn't your fault. The sprite is nowhere to be found.
Remove extruder from doorway.
Oh man, where'd it go?
I can't find it anywhere in the house. No time to worry about it. The next thing we should do is get your server copy of the game from the car. You need to connect to my client so I can repeat your steps and presumably join you wherever you are. We should do this quickly before my house burns down.
Wait, there's a fire?
There will be soon.
Oh jeez. So move this thing already.
It looks like it requires a lot of grist to move. I don't have enough to relocate the door either.
How much do you have?
0.
Oh. I thought about jumping to the car from the ledge earlier, but that sounds really dangerous.
I have a better idea. Meet me upstairs.
Do again as purple words say.
You were about to head upstairs, but you thought you heard something behind you. It was faint, but you could swear it was a small, light-hearted chuckle, along the lines of a spirited hoo-hoo-hoo.
Ignore this woman's antics.
You're not sure you even saw a woman, let alone any of her hypothetical antics. But whatever it was you might have caught a glimpse of, it sure what gave you the willies. You head upstairs on your way to the balcony. Your PDA is acting up again.
Indulge the device, but be curt with it.
Hey, bro. Check it out. I'm working on some new rhymes.
Dude, I don't have time for your nerdy raps.
Come on, this is Hellsville. Just listen.
It sounds like you don't even believe me that I was about to get blown up. But I really was. And now I'm in some weird dimension that Spurb sent me to or something. And now on top of that, I think I'm being haunted by my dead grandma.
For real?
Yeah, it's true. But I'll talk to you later about it.
I think I could rock some sick rhymes about all of this.
Man, see, I just don't think all of the rapping stuff is really as cool as you think it is.
No, this'll be dope. Check it.
No, I have to go. Bye.
Wait. Armageddon's getting waged on us, but I'm getting armed and dangerous. Send men in space for saving us. See which plays more courageous. Ben or Bruce, dudes reach a truce. Put their blow shoots to use and upchuck and upsuck it. Affleck's sacrifice, would have to suffice. Ah, fluck it. Bro be a stained glass saint up on a cross getting hella Christian plagiarist. Bruce is like, off of that crucifix. Enough of this fucking savorifus. Restrained his ass per McLean Redux while
Buscemi.
Buscemi remains dangerous. When a plan's gone astray, pays off a wasted craterus. Ashtray cater into layers of Matt McConaughey's vague remainder dust. Wait, McConaughey wasn't even any of those meter movies, was he? I'll have to make a rap about, I don't know, Morgan Freeman or something. Being the president, it'll be called Obama Made It So That No One Gives a Shit About Black Presidents in Movies Anyway. See, you gotta fill me in on what's going on, so I have something to rap about besides all your dumb shit movies.
Enough strange poetry from the red text.
You head out to the balcony to find out what Rose has in mind. She's messaging you again.
The purple text is less irrational than the red text.
You're so right.
No, it's rational.
Oh no! Discard now!
No!
Yes!
Discord no!
You didn't listen to my raps.
I'm lifting up the car to the balcony.
They were not good.
Whoa, okay.
Once it's up, retrieve the game, then I'll put it back down on the driveway.
But the door's locked.
Then break a window.
But it's my dad's car.
It's just a window, and this is this is sort of an emergency. Otherwise, I promise I'll handle the car with velvet gloves.
All right.
Pick up the car.
Tweet.
I mean, we already knew this was gonna happen.
Ridiculous folly. Inexcusable.
You're inclined to agree, but hey, accidents happen. You double check your PDA to make sure if Rose is really gone. Indeed, this seems to be the case. TG is still pestering you, of course, but another chum is now logged in as well.
What color are the words that this chum says?
Green.
What? I'm back.
Oh, hi.
I went to investigate the explosion I heard.
Was it by any chance a meteor?
Yes. How'd you know?
Oh, man, it's kind of a long story. Anyway, are you okay? Did it blow up your yard or start a fire or anything?
Yes. How'd you know? Oh, wait, no, I'm fine. It landed Sorry, I looked down. I went back to the screen.
How did you know?
Anyway, no, I am fine. It landed
It's
a
like
pretty
that thing
good way.
Discord does. When you're just like, yes, I did send that message. I didn't mean to send it again.
So good.
I'm trying, okay? No, I'm fine. It landed a pretty good ways away from my house, and I went to look at it, and it's pretty big. But Bagga doesn't want me to go near it, so I came home. He seems to think it's dangerous.
Well, gosh, he's probably right.
Anyway, what have you been up to, John? Oh, did you get my package yet?
Yeah, I was trying to get it, but Rose dropped my car into a weird, spooky bottomless pit, and the package was in the car, and I'm really sorry about that.
Oh, no.
Wow, okay, I guess I should start at the beginning. See, a meteor blew up my neighborhood.
That's terrible, John. I'm so sorry.
But I'm okay, and my house is too, sort of. That game I was telling you about, Spurb, which I was playing with Rose, sort of transported me somewhere at the last minute. But now I'm trapped here, and it's weird and dark, and I can't find my dad, and I just lost my car, and the copy of the game is in the pit, and I think I have to save the world from the apocalypse.
Well, It sounds really crazy and kind of scary, but it also sounds kind of exciting. I don't know, John. Maybe this is your destiny. If anyone can save the world, I think it is probably you.
Wow. You think so?
Yes!
Well, okay, but it's not even that simple. I was about to connect to Rose to help transport her to save her from the meteor and fire and stuff, but she lost battery power and I lost the game disc. So I think I have to get TG to use his copy to save her. But that jackass won't shut up and stop rapping about stuff.
He is so silly.
Yeah. Anyway, I should talk to him about it, so be right back.
The green text was attractive. Now view the red text again.
Sorry, when the film crew zooms where the president's at, I'm like, if that dude's actually turns out he is, so we're all like, damn, director's got a gumption. Like, we'll all flip our shit like he ain't shining shoes or something. It's called free emancipation. If it's not pres-election, it's God ascension. Oh, why did you make me do this? Almighty whoops, different Bruce from the one I just mentioned.
I don't think any of us could have done this better, Mooney.
Hey.
I knew this was perfect.
Here we are.
Can't explain it to me why this ain't condescension, so I'll shit a brick. Not even he can convey the intentions with his quick-spun wit. Rather defray all this tension, sit on his lap while he whittles a splint, in some guy's eyes that he does and patronizes. I guess negrosity is the mother of invention.
Stop rapping for a second, you horse's ass. I have something important to talk about.
What's up?
Rose is in trouble and she needs help. I was going to connect with her to Spurb, but I lost my copy.
Okay.
Also, she lost battery power. If she can get back up and running, she'll need someone with the game to get her out of there before her house burns down. So I think you should use your copy of the game to help her.
My copy? That's going to be tough.
Why?
I lost it. It's a stupid story and I'd rather not talk about it. Should be embarrassing, yo.
I thought you said you had two.
Well, yeah. One is my brother's copy.
Okay, well then get his then.
All right, but he's not going to be happy about that.
Whatever. Also, you might want to read Rose's walkthrough to get up to speed on this.
Oh, man.
What?
Nothing really. Look, all I'm saying is the girl tends to lay it on kinda thick, you know?
Rolls eyes.
Your laptop is out of battery power. There's only one thing left to do. Time to make your way to the backup generator. Knit laptop cozy to shield your laptop from the rain.
But
How long did it take you to do that? Please.
it's fine.
That would be such a waste of time. Besides, you already knitted one a while ago. You retrieve it from your knitting bag and apply it to your laptop.
See?
You capsule up the laptop plus cozy. Equip Grimoire to strive succubus.
That's you.
That would be incredibly ill-advised. There are some dark forces you just don't want to mess around with. You understand that better than me. You put the book down.
I think you
Recapsule
should
up your
capsule out
items.
the grimoire. I think you should put it inside of. You should strive it. I think could
You
be
grab
a
the
good
knitting
idea.
bag and the grimoire in that order. It's always a logist puzzle with your tree modus. The tree auto-balances, leaving your knitting bag accessible in the root card. Allocate knitting needles to strive succubus.
Keep thinking you're
You
saying
feel a lot more
succubus.
I don't care anymore, actually.
It's okay.
It was succubus. I'm doing it wrong.
Strife
Who cares?
succubus, let's go.
You feel a lot more comfortable with this as a weapon. You're so handy with those needles, you feel like you could probably use them to fillet a swordfish. You loose the root card in the process, severing the tree. Hey, careful with that stuff. Knit plush cuddle Cthulhu to soothe nerve. That would also be a preposterous waste of time. Besides, you're quite sure you've never heard of this creature called Cthulhu before. There are, however, many other specimens of the
Zoological.
zoological dubious you're familiar with, such as consult the grimoire.
Zoologically. Such as.
Fluflulu, foul patriarch of misery, To hear his mouth belly gurgle is to know the epoch of joy has come to an abrupt end. And
New,
Neverva,
new
Shabby's
Berlin.
king of
Arrived.
grotesquerie, rife lord of the moist beyondhood,
Letters. It's
hearing his
pronounced
melodious chirps and
It's pronounced laboratory.
oh yes,
I will
laboratory,
leave.
king of
I will leave.
grotesquerie, rife lord of the moist
Beyond
beyondhood,
hood.
hearing his melodious chirps and tongue click causes one's bones.
There we go.
And of course, there's OG, the deep one. Whenever he grinds his teeth, all the children of a random galaxy somewhere will frown continuously for a 9,000-year span. He is the first and smallest of the smaller gods, appointed to servitude of a vile, unfathomable pantheon of middling gods which caters to the whims of the noble circle of horror terrors. An omniscient, omnipotent order of the elite few, forever cloaked in the darkness of the furthest ring. Why do I have all these lore dumps? Help me. And then there's this strange page containing some rather mysterious notes on the summoning procedure. You've never been quite sure what these diagrams are getting at.
Telling you to
Take
plug in your
items and
window.
proceed downstairs.
It's telling you to plug in your window.
Don't worry about it.
You recapture everything the way you want it to appear in the tree and head downstairs. You figure that's enough dilly-dallying. Time to get a move on.
Sometime.
Does cinema need to stop now?
Technically, yeah, but we can continue in this page. Yeah,
I mean, we can stop at any time.
yeah, but like,
I'll read this page and we'll stop at Confront Mother in the Hall.
Yeah.
okay.
We'll leave on an epic cliffhanger.
You wonder if this rain will ever let up. It's driven since the Discord.
Discord said we stop now.
No!
It's driven since the month began, perhaps long enough to forget its purpose. It's no longer even known to extinguish fire. Somewhere in the room, Celis God threads these strings between the clouds and the earth, preparing for a symphony it fears impossible to play. And so it threads on and on, delaying the
Raise.
praise of the conductor's baton. How you hate this season. April is the cruelest month, breeding lilac out of the dead land, mixing memory and desire, stirring dull roots in spring rain. American sports legend, Charles Buckley.
And then we
Berkeley.
save game.
And I had to do the rap.
Yes.
You had to do I had to do 2 FAQ pages.
To do the rap. I think that's worse.
No.
Honestly, Barack Obama means that nobody gives a shit about the president. I think that's worse.
It's okay, you get
And
to
here
bully
we
me
are,
later.
guys.
I was also about to say, Letters, I was about to say, like, man, maybe we should have swapped, but then I forgot. Oh no, we couldn't have, because otherwise, who would flirt with me? Who would I get to flirt with later? I would have to flirt with myself.
You already flirt yourself in one instance. You need some instances where other people flirt with you.
Exactly. Anyway, we made it to page 307.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty
Considering
good.
we also had the 80 pages of the mayor.
Yeah. We did have like the 80 pages of
We
mayor.
also had the fun startup time as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did pretty
Yeah.
good. How long have we been streaming?
But thanks
We've been streaming
everyone for being here.
for, like 3 hours.
Almost 4 hours.
Almost 4 hours.
Almost 4 hours.
This was very fun, though.
Oh god, the cage.
Okay.
All
I need to stop switching to the blank screen by accident. Anyway. Yeah.
right. Well, thank you
Here you
guys
go.
so much
Thank
for
you, everyone, for
coming.
coming.
This is
Thanks.
already so fun, and I hope we get to do more, because I am enjoying this so much.
It is a very relaxing experience until I have to read a rap.
You have to read a
I
rap.
promise he doesn't do that all the time. If I remember correctly, he does kind of stop doing that later.
I hope so.
Kind
Because it's
of.
really hard to do a rhyming rap when all of it's just actually, it's just me mad rambling.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. It doesn't have to be a good rap. That's kind of the point.
Oh, I know that's the point, is that it's bad, but God.
It's okay. I love it. I think we are about to get to Dave's actual section, so it's going to be fun.
Yippee.
I can't wait for us to get to Jade's and all that nonsense.
God. All I know is that it's going to be a while, I think, till we get to Jade actually, like, participating. Because there's actually, like, okay, because, like, spoilers. Jade is asleep for a big chunk of time. And then, like, so for a while, it's kind of like, whatever happened to Jade? Like, what's happening with her? And then it's like the I forget which chapter we said. I know we went and looked, but I forget what our conclusion was. But basically, at a certain point, the game is like, what's going on with Jade? And then dedicates, like, an entire act just to catching up with what Jade was doing meanwhile. And some of that gets crazy. I mean, I do think it's before we meet the trolls, I'm pretty sure. Oh god, I have to look.
Unfortunately, a lot of my memory is bits and blurbs. I don't know why the mafia guy stuck out the most, but I just remember, like...
It was just how much they threw you off.
It wasn't even just that. It was literally just like, I don't understand why I'm here. I don't know what's happening. I'm so confused.
Here's the really fucked up part. Because again, we can absolutely skip it if we get there and want to skip it. If you want to do it, though...
we can!
No, because that's what I was supposed to say. It is plot relevant, though, because it does come back later. Specifically, I think Jack Noor is, like, I think one of the most important characters of Homestuck.
Most important guy.
Oh, like, that's why I'm like, I'm so
he's like one of the main antagonists of Homestuck. God. I'm so excited. There's so much silly stuff that I've been thinking about the whole time. Like, I won't spoil it completely, but, like, I know when we get to a certain point, when we properly get into some of the... Because, like, okay, I think just to be... If my memory is correct... The trolls do get introduced, kind of similar to what's happening with Jade right now, where they end up being, like, chat buddies for a long time, but they kind of do that thing where it's like, you don't actually know who they are for a really long time. They're just strangers who are chatting with you for a while, who seem to know a lot of information and just seem really weird. It's not until way later that they actually establish what they are and who they are. There's a very big chunk of time where... Because, again, assuming you're someone who's read this before and doesn't know what's going on, where, like, they say weird things and the other players are like, why are you talking like that? Or, like, why do you type like that? And they're just like, what do you mean? Like, this is normal.
They type like trolls.
Yeah, they type like trolls.
Like internet trolls.
And then, like, they or at times it'll be just like they'll talk to the human kids and be like, what the fuck are you talking about? So, like, the plot twist later that they're aliens is like an actual plot twist that happens. But the it's interesting though, because for a while they're only like text buddies and then you don't actually get to see them in the flesh for a while. But I think when we get to a certain part, I will give us new sprites, because they're going to be so much more difficult to make than these ones, but I just have to thematically give us new sprites when we reach a certain milestone.
That's very ominous.
Okay.
I'm
assuming it's troll sprites.
Let's just
because,
say...
reasons.
Let's just say at a certain point, the game shifts... Like, okay, so, like, obviously Homestuck is written as a parody of, like, everyone's in a video game and we're watching the video game happen. Like, everything's written as if they're video game characters. There's a certain point when we go hang out with the troll guys where they basically go into, like, full... What's, I think, the best example? Almost like a full adventure, like a, not point-and-click adventure game, but, like, full adventure game style, where, like, quote-unquote, the characters are moving around the map and talking to each other, and when they talk sprites pop up with text boxes.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm just like, when we get there, I'm like, I have to give us new sprites because it's really cute and funny. They're very cute though. They're like, especially because up until that point, all you have ever seen are like the silly little guys that we have right now, and the other than like the faceless adults. So whenever that happened, I remembered when I was listening to Octopimp read it, I looked at it and I was like, oh my god, they're actually like people proportioned. I can't believe it.
Proportioned. Whoa.
They're people proportioned.
The people.
They're pupples.
The peoples.
Anyway, but yeah.
I think Jade, like, you get to talk to Jade at, like you get to control Jade at, like, page 900, from what I'm seeing.
Yeah. So we're about a third of the way there.
And we get to Act 5 in the Trolls at page 2000. I just started putting in big numbers to see what kind of area I ended up with. I started with 2000. I was just like, here's Cartcat. And I was like, oh, there's Cartcat.
Me remembering Mooney being like, man, I just want to get to the Trolls. And then the Mafia shit confused me. And I'm like, oh no. The trolls are so deep into it. Again, it's the JoJo experience of you come to it thinking it's a comic about the trolls specifically, but no, they don't show up for so long.
To be fair, nobody does any, like, the Mafia fan art, you don't see the fucking Mafia guys anywhere. I see the trolls, I see the kids, the Mafia guys show up, and I'm like, why is there such a long tangent?
Well, the fucked up thing is that one of the Mafia guys does show up in fan art, but not the way that he looks like in the when you meet him, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. So
I lied. I found Jade's pages. Gimme. They are at about. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me.
All right, hold on.
About 750.
Oh, okay. Then we can get there either.
We're almost halfway.
Hey.
Halfway.
I mean, depending next time. I mean, assuming we start and we don't have technical issues.
Yeah.
We might get there the next time we do it, which would be fun. I just love Chinima's Jade. Just something about that makes me very happy.
Yes, Jade is at the start of Act 3 at 760.
Hell yeah.
I mean, we got all the way through Act 1, and we're like halfway through Act 2, so hey.
No, we are not halfway through.
No, we're not halfway through.
I can pretend.
We just started half.
You can pretend.
I can pretend.
We've barely even gotten to the meat of this series. We're like nibbling on like the fucking hair follicles.
Yeah, no, again, Homestuck does have a very slow startup because there's a lot of crazy shit they have to establish first, but like we're about to get into it. We're about to get into some crazy shit.
We'll get there.
We're almost like once everybody's like in the game, crazy shit starts happening.
Once we have all the players, then it just starts to go fucking wild.
Yeah. It's a slow Mooney, it's all just a slow burn romance of Homestuck.
No, it is not a slow burn romance. Trust me. I think you get a good fistful, like just a good fisting in of the beginning.
It'll be so long before the characters are ever on screen together.
I know. It's crazy.
No, that's not the same thing, you fucking goblin.
That is the same thing.
It is.
No!
They don't hold hands till chapter 3000.
I'm pretty sure the slow burns I like don't involve rapping about shitty movies.
You don't know
I
that.
mean, I don't know. I haven't seen all of Bob Hart's Happy Show yet.
There is no rapping, I assure you.
I'm pretty sure there actually is.
I don't know. The brother seems like the guy who would start cringily rapping out of nowhere.
He does.
I feel like it's happened already, but I can't remember.
No, it has not happened. It's just been dancing.
I'm glad you could make it too, Toshi. It's so much fun. I'm so good. This is becoming my new favorite way to consume Homestuck. Truly, honestly. Something about
forcing your friends to read dialogue and forcing letters to read a very, very, very long letter.
Yeah, I wasn't forcing. I was like, "Do you want to?" Or I could read it because I can ramble for a little while.
It's mine.
Trust me. Trust me. Listen, Mooney puts my hand on your shoulder. I know it would be 15,000 years before we get to this point. If you thought some of these rambly paragraphs were bad, we haven't gotten to Cancri. He's
I
You
not.
don't
don't know
understand
about
what that
King
means.
I know you don't,
but
and I don't
believe-
think you want to know what that means.
I have okay on a level on a scale of letters to Chinema. What are we going off with?
Chinema.
Ah, fuck.
Okay.
We're talking
Okay.
about, okay, remember how I just said that there's a certain point where the trolls start talking and they get little like talk sprites whenever you talk to them, and it's like kind of like a cute little like visual novels type thing? You know how in those they have like a little text box that has text in it? There's a character whose whole gag is that at a certain point he will start rambling onto long like kind of I don't say this like negatively, I say this just factually, like of the tropes that he is, like start rambling about like social justice stuff, and the text box will break and expand with his giant walls of text. And he just keeps going. And also I think the cutest part though is his animation. Someone pointed this out and I cackled. There's a part, like, so he'll have his little animation where he'll fold his arms, close his eyes, and start, like, mouthing the words, like, in his little loop animation. And in his loop written in there, he'll stop talking, peek open to see if you're still listening, and then keep going.
I love him so
It's
much.
so fucking funny. I'm like, I've never gotten to those characters. I only know them purely through photos and videos.
Chorus is my favorite. I love him
so
much.
good. I love him so much.
Oh,
So Chi is in the game, yeah.
Oh, Chi is in the game in so many beautiful varieties. It's beautiful.
someone harsh,
here.
like someone just harness
just
the
sitting
chaotic
here.
energy of Chi.
Yeah. There's
I
so
don't know
much.
what you're talking about. I've caused no problem.
I
I'm
mean,
definitely
Jade-
not causing a problem on my stream right
Jade
now.
is so much like, what are you doing on your stream?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I'm gonna try not to. What are you doing? I can't see.
I'm not causing any problems.
Hang on. Hang on, I gotta go find
I'm
you.
not causing any problems, guys. Okay.
Hang on, I'm gonna come see.
I'm not causing any problems. I don't know why anyone's laughing. I don't know what's happening.
You just keep
I do not know what's
doing
going
it.
on.
You don't stop.
I do not know what you mean. I am doing perfectly normal things.
He's dancing around.
Dancing around.
God. Anyway, no, there's so many cheat-coded characters in Homestuck, okay? You don't understand. Just fucking, first of all, I'm like, Jade in general, I feel like is very cheat. Just very chi, especially even that interaction with John and Jade. I was like, this feels like chi, because I do feel like if you told Chi you were in some ridiculous crazy situation, Chi would just believe you and be like, like if you were like, Chinema, okay, I have only so much time to explain, I am in a time loop and I need your help. Chinema would be like, okay, what do I do? Like,
I mean, because if you're in a time loop when you have only so much time, there's like a, okay, well, there has to be a thing there's a reason why you're reaching out to me, because if you're in a time loop, that means you've tried several different things.
yeah.
Which means, hey, okay, this is the solution that you have.
Yeah.
Presumably.
And then,
I'm gonna be honest, I would ask some questions.
yeah, exactly. Chi
You
wouldn't.
have time.
She would ask
You
questions,
live in
but
a
while
time loop
doing the
because
thing
there's
you
not enough
requested.
questions.
Yeah.
And
And
then,
yet at the same time, you gave like a very normal, like reasonable request, and Chinema will spend an hour trying to wonder, what do you mean?
Because
Yeah.
it wasn't.
and then
Anyway,
I'm like,
yeah.
Pfeffery is
Really?
cheat coded.
I'm sitting
Jeffrey
here,
is
okay?
cheat coded.
I'm sitting here.
Aradia is also slightly cheat coded.
What I'm hearing is you're gonna go down this whole
Nepeta is
list and be
very
like,
cheat
yeah.
coded.
Yeah, Nibbit is extremely cheat coded.
What I'm hearing is you've signed me all 3 characters that
Yeah,
are decoded.
of course we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, that's what the whole
That's
point
what
was.
we did.
Yeah. I assigned myself the clown. Morgan's the protagonist, guys.
I
Mooney's
picked
the
my
rapper.
favorites.
The rappers.
Ah,
Mooney gets some really great guys. Trust me.
yay!
Mooney gets
I
a very
get
good-
to
Fun
rap
guy
and then
that just
romance
sits
an
in the back
upstuck
of-
bastard. This is great.
Listen, you're just sitting in the back of the conversation, and then occasionally you just come up like, alright, I made something.
Oh my god.
And then we all just go,
Literally,
what do you
literally,
mean
my
you
friends
made
are.
something?
You know what? I'm the type of person that when my friends are in duress, I'm like, no, 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 shut up, listen to my raps.
No, I understand.
But see, it works though because,
Yeah.
like, I swear you've done this before where you've just sent inane ramblings, and it wasn't in a rap, but it was just long posts of you just sending inane bullshit.
No. No. Listen.
We listening.
Yeah.
Here we are. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Waiting.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say anything else. I don't know why you guys are waiting. What are you doing?
That's what I thought.
We're doing the thing that I normally do. Well, you guys normally do to me because I can't finish sentences because I have things I'm thinking about too hard, and then
I
everyone
thought you were
gets
about
mad
to
at
say
me
you had
for
a
it.
speech impediment.
Well, I have that too, but that's not usually the problem anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
Anyway. Thank you, chat, for coming to home stuff with us.
Yes,
I
thank
hope
you
you
guys
all
so much.
enjoy us for the next time.
Yeah.
All the kisses. Thank you. Love.
Kisses.
Thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us, and thank you to my friends for joining me on this beautiful
Bye.
adventure.
Is there anyone I can raid right now?
Rubies.
Ruby.
Oh, let's do a raid.
Go raid
Let's
Ruby.
all raid Ruby at the same time.
Everyone.
go.
Where's
Viper Dump.
Ruby?
I want to
Hang
go
on.
see that actually.
There it is. Hang on.
Wait,
Okay.
actually,
Will
no, I
my
only need to
raid
be in
work
one.
this time though? That's the question. Because before my raids have not
presumably.
worked very well.
My question is, I'm like, will it send each of us, each of me, in
Okay,
each
ready?
chat to the
I'm ready to
fucking
raid.
raid?
The
Probably.
4 viewers ready to raid in
Find
5
myself.
seconds.
Too rude.
Go
Okay.
space.
Bye, everyone. Thanks so much for coming.
Nope, Michael.
We're raiding Ruby now.
Alright, here we go. Ready?
Shit,
Let's
it's
raid.
Michael.
Will this
Ready,
work?
Ruby.
We're there.
There we go. I raided. There's letters.
Hey.
Morgan! Hi, Sky!
So
Thank you
many
guys for the
people
raids! Welcome, raiders. Hello. My name is Ruby Cafe. I'm a bad barista. You say them pronouns. I'm a variety streamer. I play a bunch of different types of games, and I'm also an artist/live D artist. How is stream, guys? Oh God. Ah! How was reading Homestuck? You have fun? Very silly time. Good. I'm glad you guys had fun. This needs to get done. Chaotic funny? Fuck yeah. Hi Toshi. Y'all are making me want to read Homestuck. I've been thinking about reading Homestuck recently. Who the fuck is Michael? We're currently just doing some DVD. We got a Michael right now.
Silly time. And I will fix this later.
Hi. We're playing a
And
little
by later,
Rio
I
the
mean right
Rosé.
now because I
We're just
decided
doing
that